Hello and welcome to Garblag Games. Tonight we are playing the first session of Chrome Dystopia, our new show in Carbon 2185, a cyberpunk RPG from Dragon Turtle Games. I'm Pete, the Games Master.
Ronnie, an enforcer synth droid who looks like a 16-year-old Japanese girl.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan. I'm playing Nocturne, and I am a wormer and a scoundrel.
Hi, I'm Roger. I'm playing JF-694239-G, or Jeff for short. I am playing a hacker who is a corporate kid high flyer.
Hi, I'm Leon, and I am playing McKay, who is a gutter punk and a doc.
I'm Mark. I'm playing Barber, and I'm an investigator.
Cool, excellent, right. So, very excited. This is the first session of our new show. Some of the guys have come back from the studio. So, Dan, Mark, thanks for joining us online. Roger's done one game online so far, so the guys are getting a bit used to Roll20, and we're all still figuring stuff out. So, this should be fun. We have a few announcements to do before we get into the game. So, first off, we are now Twitch affiliate. Yay! We're still celebrating that. If you are an Amazon Prime customer and you're not already subscribed to a Twitch channel, please do consider subscribing to Garblag Games. Everyone who supports us helps to make it a bit better. From all the kit and equipment, the software licensing, all the stuff you'll see here, it all helps. And we have some awesome people who do support us through Twitch and through our Patreon. Which you can also find at links below after the live show. There is a parental guidance warning. This is a mature show. There will be excessive gore, some violence. I'm pretty sure. And the world of Carbon 2185 is a cyberpunk setting, so there are things such as body modification, drug use, and human trafficking and things like that, which we will skirt around and touch on. This won't be offensive in those ways, but they are topics that may be mentioned in the context of this game. So we just thought we'd flag that up front for anyone watching. Well, we're also proud that we are being sponsored by Dragon Turtle Games for this first session. The awesome people over there are supporting us with a special discount code that you guys can use. If you go over to their website, which I just put up on the screen, you can see their awesome website with some of their cool things down there. Carbon 2185 book and some of the expansions, the interlinked stuff going on. They also do the drag and drop D&D 5th edition adventures and some cool stuff there as well. All really cool products, and there's more stuff coming from them. If you go to their website and use the discount code GARBLAG, all lowercase, you will get 10% off your basket. So there you go. Please go and check them out. We will share a link. If someone could put a link in the chat, one of the guys, that would be awesome. And yeah, go and shop at their lovely online store. Okay, we have channel points called Garblag Groats on Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, you can use 1,000 channel points to buy one of the team a reroll. And what we're doing in Chrome Dystopia is that will take the form of inspiration. So the guys will get inspiration, so they'll get an extra D20. Basically, they get an advantage on a roll that they can then use. Cool. And then don't forget to check us out on all our social media: Facebook, Twitter, Insta, Discord, and as I said earlier on, our Patreon. Cool. Anyway, that's probably enough of all of that. Let's get down to some Chrome Dystopia. So the year is 2185. Mega corporations have taken over. Governments are mere shadows of their former selves. The police are scared to enter parts of the city, and environmental disaster has meant that the sea levels have risen, and basically San Francisco has become a walled city surrounded by a toxic ocean. And here we go. Let's switch over our screen. Here we go. We've got a little map of which you guys can see on Roll20 right now. Can you guys see that on Roll20?
I can.
Excellent. Good. Just let
Sorry,
me
I was
know.
being a
How do
social
I-
media manager.
Oh,
What
yeah.
can we
Sorry.
see on
Thank you.
Roll20?
The map.
Yes.
How do I make it? I can't make it move.
Use the sliders on the side
Or
of the
hold
map
down
and the
right
bottom
mouse
of the
button.
map. Yeah, or hold down right
Oh,
mouse
that's
button
it.
and drag
Yeah,
it.
got it. Got it.
Cool. Okay, so this is San Francisco and the San Francisco Bay. Water levels have risen so much that Oakland has been flooded. Most of the Bay Area has been flooded. And what we have is San Francisco has had a large sea wall built around it, which you can see in a black line. There is a massive landfill, toxic landfill zone to the north. And within San Francisco, we have 5 districts. District 5 is the lowliest scum haven of the city. It's at a steep incline as well, and all the filth and trash kind of flows down to the wall, and the lowest scum live down there. District 4 is slightly better. Most people who still work an office job or slave away for the corporations live in District 4. District 3 starts to get a bit nicer, but really you're sort of still working for the man. It's only when you get up to District 2 and District 1 that you are then, you have some space, people have gardens, before that you're in a 5x5x5 box, and you have media pumped into your Neuralink. The basic model is not ad-free, so as you're walking around, there will be adverts popping into your peripheral vision that are in a kind of augmented reality view. And as you can imagine, the weather is terrible. There's constant fog. It's a foggy area anyway today, but there's constant fog. Giant skyscrapers reaching into the sky above the fog. Bright neon signs, holographic imagery, it's all going on. So it is a feast of the senses, but not always in a good way. And you guys are a group of cyberpunks who have, for one reason or another, all found your way to the noodle bar owned by Okazaki, a crossroads between District 4 and 5. And this is in a busy thoroughfare, lots of people moving around, lots of access ports for transit systems, shonky old autonomous vehicles, wobbling trains on elevated tracks, moving between tightly clustered buildings, leaning tenements. There's constant rain and drizzle. Imagine the scenes of Blade Runner and Altered Carbon, which I have been consuming massively recently to get myself in the mood for this. Ben, I love the glasses you've got on there. Awesome.
It was important. I've been binge watching Standalone Complex and Altered Carbon as well.
Great, excellent. So you have all been recruited by Okazaki to do a task. The 5 of you are all in need of support, of a patron, of someone to protect you, someone to work for, and most importantly, Wonlongs. You need cash. Everything costs something, and those who run out of money die on the streets of District 5. Life is cheap and life is hard. So the 5 of you have agreed to take a job from Okazaki, who happens to know some members of the 16K Triad, which is one of the gangs that operates in this area. It reaches all districts of the city, and it deals in a range of businesses such as assassinations, drugs, extortion, gambling, loan sharking, protection, prostitution, and money laundering. So all decent trades there. And They are currently in a turf war with the Snakehead Tong, which is another gang in the area. And they cover a lot of the same interests. So clearly these two gangs come up against each other often. And Okazaki has told you that the Snakehead Tong, one of their the gangs are large groups with sort of smaller gangs making them up. They're branching out. They're always trying to take over each other's territory. There's constant battles going on. Every day you see people getting gunned down in the streets of District 5 and no one does anything about it. The police don't even bother to come into that area. It's pretty hardcore. And on the border between the two territories, an old accounting firm's building, which has long since been sort of run down, falling apart, and really a hangout for Wesleys and Spicers. You've been informed by Okazaki that the Snakehead Tong are trying to take this building over, or have moved into this building, and the 16K Triad aren't happy about it because they used to basically all the druggies who lived there would buy from the 16K Triad. And now that the Snakehead Tong are moving in, although it's just a small patch of a large territory, they're looking for someone to go and solve this problem for them. Someone slightly distant from their organization so they can keep their hands clean, so to speak. And Okazaki has convinced you all that it is worth your time to go and do this. Not only will you gain favor with 16K Triad, who are a very prominent group in the area, but you will also get paid. Between you, you'll get 100,000 wonlongs if you are good enough to clear out this building and retrieve something of them that proves you have cleared out the building. Now, you're all not newbies to the city, apart from maybe Nocturne, who's just recently come through from Aquarii 1E. But you know that this is on the edge of these two territories. It will be watched, and the 16K Triad will know if this has been done in the way that they want it to be done. So you have made your way to this building. It's kind of just it's an old blasted building tucked underneath the off-ramp of a highway, and there is this low, old-school, one-story brick building. Simple doorway in the front, windows around the sides. It looks like maybe it used to be a taller structure, and part of the top has been taken off. Water is dripping down off this off-ramp, and vehicles are moving past. Fairly loud backdrop. So you think perhaps you could probably let off some weapons without necessarily drawing any kind of fresh attention. But you figure that the Triad will probably be watching to make sure you do what is needed of you. And we shall begin with the five of you standing across the road from this building. The rain coming down, the chain link fence behind you is kind of shaking slightly as vehicles move past. There seem to be few people on the streets, and you look across and you can see some lights going on inside this building, and the five of you are there.
Do you reckon it's the only way in? Or do you reckon there's something around the back?
Possibly, it's worth a good look around. Do we know what these gang members look like? Do they typically wear a certain thing, or
they have particular colours? You're not 100% sure because you don't know which branch of the Snakehead Tong will be here. However, they all have, as you can imagine, distinctive tattoos. The Snakehead Tong. There is a story about their leader who did outstared a snake or something. You're not 100% sure. You don't know all of the details.
And what is that distinctive tattoo?
It is a snake's head.
Well, it might be, but
A
Being
cobra.
held in a pair of tongs.
How did you know? There we
Okay.
go.
Can we see any of them kind of lingering around by any of the
They don't
ways
seem.
in? Or out?
They're okay. Here we go. First roll of the session. Can we have everybody make a perception roll, please? Barber is very keen-eyed and very used to kind of staking places out as in their formalized life as a detective in the one of the region's local law enforcement groups. And you can see that the person who's hanging around on the street corner is not as innocent a druggie as they look. It looks like it's someone who is play acting under the influence.
So, like pretending to be high.
Yep, pretending to be high, clearly in some way keeping an eye on this area around the building.
I'm just gonna go and ask him if he can find me some gear.
Are you going to walk over?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like pretending to be like smacked out on crush. And kind of looks over at you. What do you want?
Whatever you're having.
Fuck off. Get out of here. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh, come on, at least give me a name. I'm new to the district. Just want to score, man.
Sort of points off down the road. Go and talk to Liz down the road. Down there. Just sort of. You
Can you be more
notice that
specific?
he's got a clearly got some sort of sidearm, a gun, in the belt. There's a bulge that you're used to seeing on sort of security, undercover security and things like that.
Right. Okay.
Roger.
So what kind of law enforcement are you exactly?
Why don't you just fuck off? Because now, like, getting pissed off and like straightening up a bit. Why don't you just fuck off, man? Come on, get out of here. Move.
Oh,
Come on.
Sober up fast, man.
The rest of you, you're all kind of standing there, and you can see that Barber is talking to this. Look like a Wesley to you guys. They're called Wesleys because they're hooked on crush.
Oh God!
I love it.
Oh
I love
God, no!
it.
Is
I
that
actually
actually
really
a thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. I like that.
Oh,
the little
Jesus.
Star Trekism in there.
Actually, Pete, while this is all going on, my character's slowly sneaking around in the shadows.
Okay, stealth roll from you, good sir.
Yeah.
Gonna-
And I'm going to cross
I'm
the
gonna try
road.
and switch over to this screen.
And I'm going to climb up on the roof. Also stealthily.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try and
Stealth
make
check of
myself hidden as
16.
well.
Okay. So Ronnie, let's have a roll for stealthily climbing onto the roof. Ho ho! Look at that.
Will that do?
That will definitely do. That's a critical roll. So Nocturne, you start to move around the building, and you can see from your quick survey that it is, as I said, there's only one story. You think there probably was a second and above story previously. As you can see, some of the brickwork continues up, and some of the like power lines or guttering kind of extends up, sort of like jagged. But you make your way around, and it's all windows all the way around. There doesn't seem to be a any kind of emergency exit that you
Oh,
can
I'm
see.
boosting dynamics. I've got a climb speed of 30. Ha ha!
Cool, cool.
I'm trying to sneak in behind the guy that Mark's actually talking to.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to make your way around and sneak
Yeah,
behind
so
that person.
Get behind
Okay.
him.
Cool. And Ronnie, you're going over and climbing up on the building.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you head over. You climb up on the top of the building. So Jeff and McKay, what are the two of you doing?
I'm crossing the road to go stand with Barbara.
I'm
Okay.
just going to try and slink away so I can see what's going on, but not standing in plain sight.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I need to roll stealth for that?
Yes, please. That's a good roll. You slink away into the shadows, maybe under the highway as it's kind of going overhead, and remember there's the off ramp coming off with the building underneath. You duck into the shadows, and McKay, you step up next to Barber as Barber's kind of this guy's starting to square off, and you can see he's got a gun.
Chill, man. Chill.
Well, hey,
What's up?
back up. Whoa. You're killing my buzz.
Oh, whatever. Come on.
Why don't you just-
You're either completely straight and you haven't got a name for me, or you just sobered up really fucking fast. Which is it?
What does it matter? What does it matter?
You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
Just
You've
fuck
never
off.
scored in your life. Come on.
Just fuck off. Of course I have, man. Fucking yeah, I love Crush.
Candy Crush. Other mobile games are available.
His hand goes into his other pocket.
Can I start aiming at his head from across the street?
You can.
Roger, you just going to walk over and shoot him in the head?
No. I'm just
I
preparing.
see you've met Roger.
I know. I saw him reach for what I can assume is a firearm, so I'm just going to be ready.
Sure.
I'm not going to pull the trigger unless he actually pulls a gun.
Okay, so you're there like watching from across the road. What gun have you got? You got
A silenced SMG.
Okay.
I feel war for McKay and Barber right now if he's got an SMG.
Yeah, just like
You can, I believe, you can fire them on single shots. So.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to matter because I'm behind him with my pistol.
yeah. So
Okay,
you've
hey, dude, my friends are all around us, all pointing their weapons at you. So unless what you're taking out of your pocket is a
Great! So much for my surprise attack.
unless what you're taking out of your pocket is a sample, I suggest you leave it right where it is.
Can I
okay.
see if this guy's got a
Make
tattoo?
a up to you. You can make either a persuasion or an intimidate roll with that.
Would he get an advantage if a gun suddenly pressed to the man's back of
Yes,
his head?
it would get
That
advantage.
would
And in
that would
which
be
case-
very persuasive.
In which case, all of a sudden he feels a slight press on the back of his head.
Okay.
Am I still rolling persuasion?
Yeah, because he might be an idiot.
Or is the persuasion moot?
You rolled twice because you got
Do
advantage.
it,
Is that right?
do it twice. And we'll take that
Oh.
low one.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, hang on, stand by. Persuasion.
There you go. He takes his hand out of his pocket slowly.
I'm
there's
gonna reach in.
with nothing in it. Okay, you reach
I'm going to
in.
reach in.
You reach in, and you pull out a walkie-talkie. It's really crappy, old school bit of kit.
Just going to drop it on the floor.
He says, "How
He's going to
about
pick it up.
how about I go and get you some Crush right now?
How about no? Because
I
clearly
could do that. I could
clearly
just go,
Clearly, you're not a user, so
but that doesn't matter. I deal. Let me go and get you some Crush
on,
right
man.
now. It's over there. It'll take me like it'll take me an hour. It'll take me an hour to get there and back. You know."
A dealer pretending to be high on the street. Right. Okay.
Pete, does he have
How
any
about you tell us
tattoos?
How about you tell us what you're really doing here, or we'll blow your fucking brains out.
This is escalated quick.
Okay, Ronnie, what are you doing? You can
On the
see
roof.
down from on the top of the
Are there
structure.
any ways down into the building from up on the roof?
It's a fairly solid structure. Make an investigation roll.
Nope.
No.
To see
It's the
here.
rain, the darkness of the overhang of the off ramp. You're kind of looking around. There's kind of piles of rubble and things. You don't think there's a way down into the building from on top of the roof.
Quick game question one. I have a
Sure.
comms earpiece. Ronnie, do you have any kind of comms on you?
Oh yeah, mine's inbuilt.
Okay, cool. So I can communicate with Ronnie. Has
Yeah,
anyone else got comms?
I have cybercoms.
I have a Neuralink. Does that count?
Neuralink, everyone's got. It's like your
Internet connection.
Yeah, internet connection, but the comms is like slightly separate.
No,
It's
I
more
have a
like
basic
private
card
communication.
augmentation. I've got 2 augmentations, a Neuralink and a basic card.
You can like email each other.
Okay.
I have comms implant enhanced HUD and a Neuralink, so I went ad free.
Ronnie, is there anything up on the roof?
Negative, nothing up here. Overwatch on your position. And I'll go and stand crouch on the edge of the roof.
He kind of gets the feeling now that there's like people all around. There's someone with a gun pressed to his snakehead tattoo on the back of his neck. And he says, "Look, I'm just watching the building.
Why?
It's my. We take turns. We've got to watch the building. Make sure that, court security doesn't turn up. The Triad doesn't turn up. The fuckers like you don't turn up."
How many of you are in there?
Oh, there's some Wesleys and about 6 guys. Something. Yeah. I don't know. I've been out here a while. A few went in, a few came out, a few went in, a few came
You
out.
got any procedure for getting in the front door? Is it locked?
No, but there's a guy watching it, so,
Who's watching it?
I don't know his name. Just one of the guys is just watching the door with a gun.
Cool. Maybe you can bring us in there. We're your friends now.
Sure. Okay.
And at that, he feels the gun push him, as if to push him onwards towards the door.
Okay. So he starts to walk towards the door.
I know. I want to take his gun off him.
Okay, you take his gun off him. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you take his gun off him, and then step out of the way for him to go towards the building, he starts running down the road.
Before he even runs, click. As soon as he
Yeah,
goes
Okay.
to bolt,
Yeah. No, that's fine.
click.
That's
I was
fine.
going to say, yeah, same.
Yep. Go for it. Go for it.
I know it's not a
He
surprise
disappears
attack.
in a fine red mist.
Yeah.
I know it's not a surprise attack, but like I've got a special thing that if I'm like, what's mine?
It's got a gun, and the bullets go really fast.
No,
They go
but
faster than people can run.
Essentially, I get an advantage if it's like a finesse or a sneak attack, so I'm behind him.
I cast bullet.
Do I get anything for a prepared shot? Pete?
Bullets, my
You
one
get
weakness.
advantage. You both gain advantage to your rolls.
So does that roll it twice? Pick the
Yes.
highest.
Roll it twice. Pick the highest.
You might only have to roll. Yeah.
Roger, you've got 2 attack rolls set up on your thing, haven't you?
That's how it comes.
Well, some of them don't. Like
Oh,
Nocturnes hasn't done that.
Mine does it as
Doctor.
well.
Oh,
I haven't changed anything. Mine just did that.
yeah.
Yes.
Mine does it by
No, I
default.
know. It's just I don't know. Maybe I've deactivated something on Nocturne. Okay. So, well, you both hit, and you both put bullets into him, and his back opens up. Like there are, big blood bags in there, big explosions. Not just squibs. That's right. Thank you. Not just like bullet wounds, but like, and his blood-stained body kind of slides across wet tarmac. The momentum of his running, he sort of falls face forward into a kind of puddle. His body aquaplanes across into a curb on the other side of the road. A street sweeping mech rumbles along and scoops his body up under the big brushes kind of things.
Convenient.
Nice.
As I pulled the trigger, I moved into the shadows of the building nearby because I'm guessing they know we're here now.
Well, as I said, there's loud noises. There's the sound of vehicles going over this overpass. So there's like rumbles, and there's rain and stormy.
The gunshots.
There are other gunshots going on, but
It's more the fact they probably saw this bloke run past the door. And
well,
get
the windows
annihilated.
have all
Ah,
kind of
right,
got
okay,
stuff
fair
in
enough.
them, whether it's boards or sheets, or they're generally being blocked out because druggies don't really want you seeing them doing all the drugs. So it's kind of, well, you know,
Stereotype in there, Pete.
Not ideal.
in the cyberpunk world,
I know all
'cause
about
it's
the
quite
drugs.
hardcore. Yeah,
I
I'm
roll
well
them up
up-
and put them in my mouth and smoke them like a cigarette.
I'm well up on all this stuff.
Um,
So
I once drank 2
yeah.
whole glasses of the drugs.
Yeah.
and basically they don't want you seeing inside the building, so there's kind of stuff all over the windows.
Cool.
And there is a set of stairs going up to like a door.
Has anyone checked the back of the building yet? See if there's a separate
Yeah.
door.
Well, you kind of went round
gonna
there.
say,
Yeah, there's no back door.
is there anything electronic and wireless that I can connect to?
As in like a junction box or something nearby that you think might give you access to the building. You can.
Yeah, or just anything that I can connect to see
There
if
doesn't seem to be anything in the matrix, as it were. There's no
Is
kind
there
of presence for
a
this.
junction box, something I can hack into.
There is. I like that.
Nice
very,
one, Ben.
Very nice. There is, and you can go and start to try and hack into it, see if there's any kind of data feed or power or whatever's going on, for this
Yeah, I'll
building.
kind of sneak on over there
Okay.
and try and.
So you
crack
do
on.
that. What is everyone else doing while
I'm
I'm
looking
gonna-
at the pistol to see if I know what type of pistol this is.
it
Is it? I have the list in front of me if you want.
It's a 21st century pistol.
I'm going to knock on the door, and then I'm going to ram my sword through it.
And there I was going to say, Jeff, can you make it dark inside?
Okay. Bear with me while I change.
So have you got down off the roof then, Ben?
Yeah, I came down.
What is going on? There we
When we
go.
There's
started
nothing up there
annihilating.
worth doing.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll just come down by the door.
So I have a battle map. It doesn't actually have doors in it because I can't do doors opening and closing on the Roll20. So there are open doorways for where there should be doors. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So the fact that they're open on the map doesn't
Mean
necessarily
they're
mean that they're actually open.
Indeed. And the near side wall of the building is not on the map. In fact, I'll bring you over to the map. Here we go. Now, viewers at home,
Oh, what is that?
to let you know, this is a map that I created.
I created.
Using the Shadowrun Returns or Revisited, whatever it's called, computer game level generator.
Oh, nice one.
And I've given you all little icons, information points for you.
Oh, I
based
love
on
the
our window
16-bit aesthetic. That's great.
Based on your color coded, the viewers will see color coding on your faces.
This looks like a really rundown theme hospital.
Well, funny you should say that. Yeah, it has got a bit of that aesthetic, isn't it? So, Ronnie, you
Yep.
should all have control of your tokens, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So you can move your token around. But I would ask that you try and stick
there
to
we go.
movement rules. Now, if you can see on the map, let me just move my screen.
Seems to be some sort of square system.
There seems to be some sort of squares on the carpet or tiles of the floor. Those are 5-foot squares. So if you see your hit point bar at the bottom of your token, that should go in the long axis of that diamond-shaped square. Does that make sense?
To denote what square you're standing.
To denote what square
that.
you're standing in.
Yeah.
Which part of it does it go in, sorry?
So you just have your health bar across the diagonal. So if you
Yeah.
look where I position.
Oh, I see. Right,
Yep.
okay, yeah.
Put
So
your health
that
bar
would be
across
I'm
the
in
diagonal.
that square.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That shows you which square you're in. Now, it's not 100% because some of the carpet tiles are slightly off, but it should
Oh, Pete.
it should work.
I think we'll make do somehow.
And obviously, as people who play on Roll20 before know, you can't see all of the things that are there because there's the GM layer, which I can produce things from. Now, our viewers at home can see some things that you can't see. And yeah,
Rascals.
yeah. So cool. Oh, don't forget, we have a discount code for anyone who's joined us recently on Twitch and YouTube. If you go to Dragon Turtle Games, there is the stream may have cut in half. You see, you can get 10% discount on your basket by putting the discount code GARBLAG, all lowercase, into the correct box. And yeah, so go and check out their website after the live stream. Cool. So Ronnie, you step up to the front door. At this
Before
point,
we move on, since
Yep.
we're doing promotional stuff, can I just tell everyone
Go
my
for it.
song is being played on Wigwam Radio right now. It's actually happening now.
Wicked. Like this show. Live.
Carry on.
And your performing name is?
Bjørn Felle.
And I've actually created a gang, part of the Sons of Chaos are called the Bjørn Fellas and the Hanging Bandits.
Oh, no way. Funnily enough, I was chatting to one of the bandits today and they want to get involved.
All right, cool. Excellent. Right, anyway, on with this game. We can
what
sort
a
out
dude
another
you
game
are.
another
What a
time.
fucking dude you are.
Right, so Ronnie, you stepped up to the plate. Now, what we need to do is we need to roll initiative. Now, the way we do this is you select your token. You then go to just click on it. If you hold down the button, you will ping. So just click on it.
A fantastic start there. Rolling my traditional excellent initiative dice.
You are generally good at that, aren't you? Right, so I need to.
Which one's for?
Hey, please forever, if you want to throw that dice at
So,
me now.
If you click on your token and then you open up your spreadsheet, your character sheet. It's a
So when you click on your token, all your icons appear.
Yeah, all the things appear around it, and it will show. I've put your health, your hit points in the red circle, your armor class in the green circle, and your movement speed in the blue circle. Because you actually all have different move speeds. Because you all do, Nocturne is like a 7-foot tall, gangly wormer, so can move 40 feet. So you can move 8 squares, whereas someone with 30 feet can move 6 squares, for example. Par exemple. Now I just need to activate one of my macros.
Can I ask a noob question, please?
Go for it.
What's a wormer?
Someone who's gone
dude
through
from
a wormhole,
off-world.
lives on another planet.
Someone who lives on another planet?
Yeah, they're off-worlders.
All right.
How do you roll initiative?
So open up your character sheet
Yep.
No,
and
click on your token first.
Yep.
So find your little token.
Yeah.
The yellow one. Click on that. Then open your character sheet. Top underneath your name box and everything, there's a little blue line that says initiative.
Got it.
Kapow.
Smashing. Thank you.
Yes! A reroll for me. Thank you, please, forever. I needed that.
Thank you very much for spending your garblag groats.
Oh, so much better.
Oh, am I supposed to be doing something as well?
Yeah, I can't work out.
Right, so
Well,
click
so-
on your token.
I've got my token. I've got the little bar
Yep.
bottle thing. Is it the
Yep.
little cog?
no. So now go back to your character sheet.
Okay.
Click on the blue line that says initiative.
It's just
Oh, yeah.
underneath your
It's
hit points.
underlined.
Yeah.
Click on it, and that will generate an initiative score for you and
There you
put it
go.
in the rank.
Thank you.
The
God,
reason
yes,
you
fast
click on
off
your
that.
token first is that way the initiative score
Goes
goes
in the
through
box.
to the
to
play
turn
screen.
order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Am I supposed to do something as
Yep.
well?
Yep.
Yes.
What have I got to do?
Select
on your token.
Select your orange token on the screen.
What?
On
This.
the
This
screen, you
thing
should be able to
unrolled.
see
Oh,
over
my
here.
thing is black. Can someone?
Oh, that thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes,
Click on
that's
the
called
orange
your
one.
token.
Right.
And then go to your character sheet and click on initiative.
So I just click on the orange token,
Yeah.
Just once.
Yeah.
Click on
Right.
it.
Just click on that.
character
Yep.
sheet, and do
Initiative.
It's
Right up
under-
at the top,
just
under
underneath
your
your
hit points.
hit points. AC. Oh, initiative. Do I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
click on the word
Just
initiative?
click on the
Yep.
word initiative.
Hey!
Da-da-da-da.
We did it, people.
Yes.
We did it.
We
I'm
got there.
capable. I'm
Cool.
capable.
Brilliant. Okay, so now what I do is I put that in descending order. But we will start with Ronnie, who's actually at the bottom. So I will cycle through to Ronnie. Okay.
Right, and I was going to knock on the door, and as soon as I heard someone approach, ram a sword through it.
Okay, so you're going to knock on the door. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ram your sword through it. You realise that may not hurt the person on the other side.
Be a bit of a surprise, though, wouldn't it?
It will be.
You're not
As a
wrong.
man has put
I'd be-
subtle.
I'd be surprised.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and you
Yeah.
hear someone go, "Get that," distantly, and then like
going to be a
someone
bloody druggie coming
walking
to get the
over.
door, wouldn't it?
And you see their door handle start to move. Are you going to?
No, because I heard someone say, "Get that." It's not going to be anybody that I want to stab. What I might do is try and cut the hinges instead,
Oh, okay. I like
so that
it.
when they open the door, the whole thing just falls off.
Falls on them. Okay, cool. Let's have let's have an attack roll on the door with advantage. That's a hit and 8 points of damage. I think that would be enough for you.
It's a mono edge katana as well, so it ignores damage reduction.
Excellent, excellent. So you slice through the hinges, and the small pull that is happening on the door handle means that the door starts to fall.
Yeah, and I'll give it a little nudge to help it along.
Sure. That person is going to make a dexterity saving throw. A reflex save, because this is D&D 5th edition rules, but with a few twists and turns. So it has third ed saves, fortitude, reflex, and mind, I think it's called in this. So let's roll 1d20 and...
has technology instead of wisdom as well.
Technology instead of wisdom, and people instead... Oh, that was a terrible save. Okay, so...
Eat door, Wesley.
Okay, immediately behind the door, you guys can probably now see some tokens.
Yes. Spicer and
Exclamation mark.
gangster.
Yes. So immediately behind the door, there is a Spicer who gets a door in the face. Can you roll 1d4, please, Ben? Just to see how much damage it does. And they will be, for a turn, pinned by the door. 3 points of damage. Okay, so if you take damage, all you do is click on your token, click on the red circle, and then type in what is happening to your hit points. So you put -3, and your hit points will go down by 3. And if you look at that Spicer,
that
you can now
Spicer's
see
bar has just gone down.
his bar's gone down.
We can also see how many hit points he's got.
So clever.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, right. Yeah, he's pinned. And then we will go on to the next person. Okay. Oh, you see the gangster as well. So as the door kind of starts falling down, you see behind a turned over table and a stack of piping, there is a gangster with a gun, 21st century pistol, like up and pointing in your direction, and seems to be pissed off that you are trying to break into their base. McKay, what would you like to do?
I guess incidental small thing. I want to look at the gun that I've got and check it's loaded.
It is loaded.
Cool. Are we counting bullets in this game? Or
Yes.
okay, how many shells have I got?
Well, it
they
hasn't fired
shells?
any, has it?
No.
So whatever it says on the...
Okay, I think it's 7. Cool. So it's full. Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if the
it's
guy
just
had
been
already.
recently loaded.
Yeah, grand. Cool. The windows that are on the front of the building, are they boarded up with like wood or are they like shuttered?
It's a mixture of wood and sheets and things. There are
Okay.
some windows in the front of this area.
Nothing big
here.
enough that I could smash out.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of
I'm like looking.
4 or 5 foot wide,
Yeah.
4 or 5 foot tall. You could like, if you threw something heavy, it would smash it out. Or you could like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of wooden planking and stuff.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
had like a trash mech, you could like throw it through a window or something.
Okay, that's too heavy for me. I'll Right. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, no, the guys are right behind me. I'm going to go running into the room as I can see my guns are loaded.
Okay.
What sort of position, or how many can I move into?
You
'Cause I
can move
go
up to the top of the
35 feet.
staircase at this point.
That's the most I can get to.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay then. Oh god, I'm gonna stand behind Ronnie and back up Ronnie because I'm not running into a room with an angry gangster. Not when I've got a katana wielding synth in front of me.
No, why would you?
Yeah. I'm gonna move up to there. That's all I'm gonna do. Gonna
Okay.
prepare. Have my
Okay.
gun out.
Right. So next is Barber. Barber, what are you up to? You can hear this going on in the building now. It sounds like all hell is about to break loose.
Oh, I was about to ask if that on the right, round that right-hand corner is a big window, but I guess we can't see that from our position anyway, can we? I think I'm going to do that because rather than just bundling in, I'm going to see if I can. Can I skip? Thanks. I'd love that, Pete. I'd love to frolic. What level is my frolicking at, though? Excellent. Do we need to roll for that?
So you are trained in frolicking.
I'm aware of that, yeah. What, to frolic? Then I won't do that. Is it still my whole action?
Yeah, to get
Sorry,
that
I
far
just turned
around.
my sound off because I was
Oh,
coughing.
can I not even look?
So I was just saying that, sorry, I turned my sound off momentarily there because I was coughing and I forgot to turn it back on.
Oh.
So, yeah, Mark's just moving around as far as you can move in your turn. Yeah. Okay, right, next.
Helping.
JF694239G.
Okay, so should I make my hacking roll? Because I was
Yes. You're in a
starting that
junction
when
box
this all
on the outside of the building on the corner of it.
smashing. All right, then let's see how this goes.
Oh, very good. Okay, so you tap into the data feed and the power line in this area, and you can tell that this building is drawing significant power, and there are 1, 2, 3 locations within the building that are drawing on basically the internet, pulling on the internet, or uploading or downloading.
Is that what caused your earlier problems, Pete?
Yeah.
Is that why we're here?
Can you see my ping, Roger?
Yeah.
Yep. There's downloading there, uploading and downloading there, and uploading there.
Sorry, where was the upload? The second one? I missed that one.
Upload and download
Left.
on the left.
Okay. Right. Can I hack from there? Can I actually get into there?
You can't, unfortunately. This is just like basically you can watch it flow past, but you can't really.
All right. Can I kill the power to the back half of the building?
You'll need to make another roll to do that, but yes,
Okay.
you can. But that will be next turn because that's kind of that was your go.
Yeah.
Cool. Nocturne.
So what's the lighting like inside the building?
It's decent but low. It's not as well lit as my shed. It's probably more like a Mark's living room.
Okay.
Moody.
So, But if, say, Jeff was to kill the power to the lights, it would be pitch black because all the windows.
Yes,
are
it would be
covered, right?
pitch black because all the windows are blocked. Only things like personal communication devices, any hollow tattoos, any other independent light sources would be create any kind of light. Otherwise, it'd be pitch black in there.
Then I'm going to move to this little corner here before everyone goes through the door, and then I'm going to look back at Jeff and say, "Can you kill the lights?" That'll be my turn.
Okay, cool. Right, the gangster is going to take a shot at Ronnie with disadvantage because there's a falling door in the way. But we have +4. I haven't got my macros in this game. I'm slightly caught. Right, here we go. What's your armor class, Ronnie?
My armor class is 15.
It's a miss. Loud shot across the chamber, and
Bobby?
he moves across there. Behind the pipes, he's got good cover there, but he can see now a bit better into that opens the front door space. The Spicer is going to spend the round
Pinned for this round, isn't he?
He's basically his round is like pushing the door off, effectively.
Just imagine it on top of me, just as we all run in. We all just
it's going. Okay, Ronnie, your go.
Right. I am going to run at the gangster.
Okay. Around the pipes.
2, 3, 4, 5. Can I jump the pipes?
We'll need an athletics or acrobatics roll to do it.
Oh.
Oh, critical acrobatics. That's not like you, Ben.
No, acrobatics it is. It's only perception and initiative that I really screw up.
Okay, so you run across the room and vault over
those.
Okay.
And attack.
Okay, you're going to be at disadvantage to your attack. Sorry,
Okay.
you're standing on the pipes there, unless you want to be standing on all the loose pipes.
No, I do not.
I'll just put you next to them. Oh, attack roll 25. Is that a critical hit? No, it's
no,
not
because
green.
I'm at disadvantage, so
They're
it's attack
18.
roll
Oh,
18.
Okay. Yeah. What's he wearing? He is
Doesn't
wearing
matter.
toughened leather jacket. Yeah. No, I just checking
Not on
his
that
armor
bit.
class.
It's for
See,
flavour.
like,
What colour jacket, Pete? Paint me a word picture.
Yeah. It's a synthetic blue leather jacket that looks like snakeskin.
Ooh.
And you do 10 points of damage.
Yep.
A hefty
I didn't know
chop.
you can get snakes in blue.
It's synthetic.
Even
There are
if
no
it wasn't
snakes anymore.
synthetic,
You know that. There are no real animals anymore.
you said there's something wrong with being synthetic.
No,
You're being synthesized.
always.
Are you synth shaming?
Okay.
Yeah, I get on really well with synths, so I'm a synthesizer.
Okay, so you vault across, and McKay, you see this going on. I mean, you haven't known Ronnie very long, but you're aware that she's had a life as a dancer and a bodyguard. And in this moment, you see these two things combined together as there is this great, graceful. The last couple of steps towards the pipes are actually backflips, cartwheels across the ground, and then there's a over the top, lands and shoom, and the guy screams in pain. Ronnie, as you come into the room, you're aware of loud. It sounds like combat, or with an audience, and to your ears it sounds like speedball going on in this room over here, and that's kind of drowning out the sound of anything else. you guys were dimly aware of it, but the outdoor sounds were too loud for you to hear it. Now you're inside one, and you can hear that, and there's some music playing somewhere else as well. Okay, Ronnie's done. McKay, back to you.
I want to shoot the Spicer, but is he on the floor still?
He's now he's no longer on the floor. He's now
Stood up.
now kind of off. The door's off him, and he's kind of getting back up. This guy looks disgusting. His mouth and his tongue are like rotted. His face is sallow. He looks massively dehydrated. The hair on his head is kind of scratchy and thin, a bit like this. And in his hand, he's got a phase shift knife. And he seems to be wearing some sort of jumpsuit that he's either soiled or vomited on. You're not sure. One of the two, maybe both.
How charming.
Gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Well, I think we need to get him a social worker. Sounds like he's struggling.
That's what I named my gun.
Okay.
Here's an appointment with the social worker.
You've just quickly written that on the side of that gun, have you? Okay. So,
Did somebody call social services?
oh dear. Oh, we're going to be in so much
Such a
trouble.
cruel world.
Okay, right,
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it. It's a harsh
Okay,
world.
let's see if I write this up. It
2185.
is. The guy's got a knife.
Oh, look at that. Critical hit, is that? 20. Natural 20.
No, because I'm +3, so that's not a nat 20. So that'll
Well,
be.
you haven't got all your right numbers in then.
Yeah,
Have I
because
not?
if it's got a green box around it, it's a nat 20.
Yeah, it says
Oh,
20
okay.
plus 1.
Yeah,
at
it
the
says
Oh,
20
okay. I've
plus
got. It says Okay, I put +3 in the modifier. Is
You
the
put that in the damage modifier.
so damage/mod? Should that be one box? No,
No, so on the left is your
Damage.
attack.
I've got
is-
attack 80k.
yeah.
What's attack?
Attack is
80k
your
is
to
attack.
hit.
That's the to hit roll.
Yeah.
So if you've got a +3, that should say 3 in it.
Okay, I've
Put
just got
3
1
then.
in there.
Right,
Okay,
so that
three
needs
in
to
there.
be changed to a 3.
That should be 3,
Yeah.
and then damage/mod. The damage is 2d4,
Yeah,
and then
with
the
no
modifier is the
modifier.
plus my modifier.
Oh, that's a good. Oh no, never mind.
I
Guns
thought.
don't get a damage modifier.
Do they?
No,
okay.
they wouldn't, because
Do you think?
Yeah, it
you
gives us all
can't
the
use your
power.
strength
Yeah.
to force a bullet to go quicker.
So it's okay. So you do a critical hit.
Mhm.
Well, hey, and you do so you rolled 4
2 times
on the
4.
dice, so 8 points of damage.
It's 2d4 damage. Ballistics.
Yes.
For the pistol.
And you
Yeah,
roll.
you roll
your
2
roll.
twos.
I
Your
rolled
roll was
7.
2 twos. No, you had a plus
You
3
got
on
the
that.
+3.
If you hover
Yeah,
over the 7.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep, it's okay. So do 8 points of damage.
God, Leon, stop cheating.
Yeah, I'm cheating all over the place.
Okay. So you step out, and what gun is it? Oh, it's the pistol you just
21st
picked up.
century pistol. Yeah.
And he's like, can't talk. He can't really talk. He's just like got this kind of weird, ochre spittle kind of comes out of his mouth as he tries to shout at you.
Do I recognise like the drug use he might be on? Like,
Oh,
is
he's
it
on
just crush?
spice. He's on
He's on
spice.
spice.
Yeah.
His name's not Spicer.
Could be. We haven't asked him.
I thought that was his name.
He is a spicer. So he's
Don't name him, Mark. You'll only get attached.
I'm
Mark was the one-
already very worried about this man.
Mark was the one that wanted to get him a social worker.
Yeah. These people need our help.
Blam. Okay,
That's my
right.
turn. I
Is
moved
that
that
your
shot.
turn? You
That's me done.
you can finish your rest of your movement if you want to. So you can move into the room if you want to.
No,
You don't have to.
I'm not in the way.
Okay, cool.
No,
If you move into the room,
Right.
you'd have to move before he could stab you.
Barber, you've got round to the side of the building, and there's kind of planking and stuff. Can we call him Pete? Says Please Forever. No, you can't call him Pete. Well, actually, maybe you
He's
can. Yeah, the way the state I'm in right these days.
Spicy
Should we
Pete.
call him Oregano?
spicy Pete.
Someone said, can we call him Oregano? Okay, Barber, you've got round to the side of the building, and it's kind of shonky, boarding and stuff. You think if you had something heavy to throw through it, then you may create an opening.
So it's boarded up.
Yes, it's boarded up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Any gaps I could
Leverage,
through?
lever, and try and see.
or just look through?
There's very thin kind of small gaps in the wood,
Oh.
but nothing. You kind of peek in and you kind of catch the glimpse of a mono-edged katana kind of spinning through the air. Paprika Pete. Oh dear.
And I guess if I do, have I got anything I can use? There's probably no point. I can just go in the door around the corner.
Could go in the door, or you could try and prise something off to get
That'd be my,
to like
that'd be my
shoot
turn
through.
then, though, wouldn't it?
That would be your turn.
So that was my intention, was to shoot through the window at the other guy.
Well, let's have a strength roll to pull something off the. I'll let you do that as your move action, and then if
right.
you're successful with your strength roll, then I'll let you shoot through. Oh, that's not a very good strength roll, unfortunately.
How do you know whether it's a success or not?
I have a.
You just
arbitrarily
faster
just
now.
decides.
Yeah, I actually had a DC 10 in my head because it wasn't going to be massively difficult. But if anyone's got 1,000 Garblag groats that they want to spend on giving Barber a reroll right now, then that's maybe a.
I don't know what
I
that means,
do
but it
that
sounds
thing.
very exciting. Do it.
I will do that
Viewers.
thing. There we
Oh,
go.
What? Oh, it's us doing it ourselves. I thought it
Hashtag
was.
If you are
Barber.
watching,
It's the thing for the viewers. If
it's
you're
the
watching
thing
on
for the
Twitch.
viewers. But there you go. That's not a hashtag.
So do I do re-roll it?
Yes,
Yep,
roll
go
again.
Oh, it would probably still be shit, but hang on.
Confidence.
Brilliant. I love it when rerolls are. You like pull on it and you're like, oh, hang on, if I pulled it, oh no.
It's actually really quite firmly attached.
You can, but you pull it just enough so you can see in now, and you can see Ronnie Green fighting the gangster there. It's not easy for you to like point your gun through or anything, or kind of shoot through, but you've kind of pulled enough of a gap to see into the room, and you can also see this Spicer being shot.
2 pieces.
Poor
Yeah.
old Pete.
There's been a few options for his name. Paprika Pete. Ben put Peri Pete. Okay, right. Cool.
EP.
Pre-Pete it is.
Right,
Pretty
so
Pete.
Barbara, do you want to do anything else?
I feel like I'm wasting my time with this window. I'm just going to walk back around and go in the door.
Okay, so you can move about that far because
All
last
right.
time you were running,
Fair enough.
which would take your whole. Which would take
And
your
I've,
whole.
and
thing.
I've just exhausted all my strength on a piece of wood.
Well, they try and make
Oh,
these
no, I
things
have to
fairly
tiptoe
secure.
back now.
No frolicking for you.
No,
Okay, Jeff.
frolicked out, mate.
Okay. I've been asked to kill the lights by Nocturne, so
Mhm.
I'm going to respond with no. I'll give it a go and see if I can kill the lights.
Go for it.
Probably not.
No.
We were rolling D10s by mistake.
What's going on? Yeah, it's been crap rolls tonight. No, that's not good enough, unfortunately. Unless anyone's
think
got a
rolling a
1,000
3 would be
Garblag groats that they
How
can
do we
give
do
you
it?
to get a reroll.
How do we do it?
Now, if you're watching on Twitch, you'll get a certain number of channel points, and once you get to 1,000, you can click on the little channel point thing and select give a reroll.
Do you specifically mean if I am or if one
If
is?
one,
Right.
the viewer.
You lovely people at home.
Yes, beautiful peeps. Okay, Jeff. Unfortunately, that didn't work. So that's your action. Do you want to move at all? Or do you want to stay there and try again next turn?
I'm going to stay there and keep working.
Okay. Nocturne.
Okay, well, seeing as that was unsuccessful and it's completely ruined my plan, what I'm going to do.
It's such teamwork.
Hey, I'm working on it.
You guys are such an organised group of cyberpunks.
I'm going to walk in through past McKay and that because I've got 40 feet of movement, right, for my move.
You have, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to shoot that gangster that's fighting with Ronnie. Now,
Okay.
as Ronnie is within 5 feet, I do an extra D6 of damage if I actually manage to hit them. So let's see
Cool.
what happens.
He's
He
only
will
got
have
one hit
plus
point
two.
left.
He will have +2 armor class because he's in
He's close.
cover.
Okay, cool. I'll probably miss them.
That
But you
stack
never
of
know.
pipes counts as cover.
Yeah, I missed.
You did miss, unfortunately.
And in
Yes.
keeping with the team aesthetic, you
Yeah.
wanker! Can't believe you missed.
Oh,
God damn it.
It's going to be that kind of team, is it?
It's going to be like by the end of the campaign, we'll all learn to appreciate each other's differences, and we'll have gone on a real buddy cop journey. But now,
and then you'll all die in a horrible explosion.
Yeah, so like Nocturne with his like hoodie, long
Yeah.
sort of jacket. He looks very. He walks in really like casually, like cocky, goes bang, and then hits the wall and goes. And then McKay says something. He's like, "Don't."
Cool. Right. Next is the gangster. He is going to. What's he going to do? He can gangster threats. Oh, no. He is going to try and disengage and move away from you. So he's going to disengage, which is his action to step away, if I'm correct. And then he's going to move over to this door, reaching for the handle. The Spicer is going to step forward to there. And I've just realised, because I made their tokens red, it's difficult to see exactly where their health bar is. Maybe I'll have to make the health blue or something. Right, and then it's going to attack
Not too bad.
McKay in hand-to-hand combat. +4
If
to
he's
attack.
not the Blue Raja, he is Knife Man. He
Yeah.
is Stab Boy.
Brit Riverboat, Knife Man. What is your arm class?
14, I believe. Yes.
Bring it on.
I actually purchased armor. I thought about this role play game. Not like any other game.
Well,
I've
I
been in.
completely missed you. So in his kind of injured and drug-addled state, he's kind of going kind of weird. His kind of perception is glitching on him, obviously. And he's kind of trying to stab you and very wide of the mark.
I imagine he's got loads of health ads coming up right now.
Yeah.
Could be worse, Leon. I also bought armor, and then I found out that it's exactly as effective as my skin.
I was just waiting for him. Have you been missold your life insurance?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ronnie, round to you.
Oh, I wanted to keep going that way. I'm going to keep going this way. I'm going there.
Oh yeah, you'll need to make an action. You'll need to move to the door and open the door.
Oh, sorry. Of course, you said doors.
Yep.
Right.
said
Okay.
doors,
I'm going to there and opening the door. You did say doors.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the picture and there's no door, but doors.
No, don't worry. So you open the door, and in the corner of the room, there is a member of the gang.
It's his twin brother.
Gangster.
He looks identical.
He does. Look at him. He's really shocked.
Rather than
about.
opening the door and standing there in the doorway, all like really obvious and stuff.
Yeah. You're gonna
Bit
duck.
of it easier. I'm gonna open the door from round the corner.
Okay.
Or open the door and step.
Yeah, that's fine. But as you step, you see him, and he's doing this. There's some large computer bit of hardware. It looks like some sort of mainframe or something in the corner of the room. It looks damaged, and he's doing something with it. That's your go?
Yep.
Okay. What are you up to?
I'm gonna take out my knife, and I'm gonna go for this Spicer as he's coming at me.
Okie dokie. Let me move the map back so that our viewers can see what's going on. Okay, bring it on. Go for it.
Gotta change these figures. Sorry, because I just realised that 3 should go there, and no, it's finesse, so I do get my bonus on the damage. Right. Okay. Knife attack. 20.
And you rolled a 1 for damage.
Yay!
Okay. So,
The damage should have my +3 though, because it's finesse, so it should have my dex bonus.
are you typing +3?
I wasn't typing that. I've got it on my sheet.
Yeah, in your
I've
sheet,
got it.
did you type +3 or did you put 3?
I put 3. It has a plus on it. It's a +3. It's not a -3.
So I will just have a quick peek.
Thank you. Have a look at my sheet.
Knife. 3. Yeah. Don't know what. Oh, no. Hang on. That's not actually a real 3. That is a 3 that's lingering from an example weapon.
No way.
Yep.
It's a 3 of the mind.
Flukishly. So you did
There we
4
go.
points of damage.
4.
And you stab him in the neck.
Oh.
And
Oh.
a load of the sludge that obviously he's been, taking and the corrosion of his mouth, his tongue, his teeth sloughs out of the blade wound as you pull it out, and it kind of dribbles down the front of him, and he drops to his knees and rolls down the stairs
Oh.
into the rain.
Hand
And-
sanitizer.
And
I'm in
and
favour.
and the kind of goo starts to drift off in like rivulets along the sidewalk into the gutter.
Okay.
A dove flies past.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, stay alert, McKay.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna wipe the knife off as best I can. on the
Okay.
floor or
Don't
something.
wipe it off. That's got to go in an autoclave.
Are you moving?
Oh, do I get to move? Brilliant.
Yeah, because you've done an action. You can
Yeah.
move.
Hell yeah, I'm moving.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna step into this room. Let me move my map, sorry, so I can see properly. I want to step in and just tuck my head over here to this door. So I want to get over to there.
Okay. Cool.
Done.
Excellent. Barber.
Well, now I know there's more people further in because I saw through the window.
Yeah.
What a genius maneuver that was. I'll just go back in through the door.
Okay.
How far in can I get?
You can probably get up next to Nocturne.
All right, I'll do that then. Can I do it, or do you have to
Yeah,
do it?
you can do it. You can just drag him around there.
What, like there?
A bit further in. Like stand next to him on that metal floor section.
Oh, I see. On that bit.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Am I within aim of that gangster then?
You've had to run to get round there, so that'll be your whole. Oh no, actually, how far? What's your movement? Is it 35?
He's 35. He's got
Speed is 35.
If you go there, that's just one move, and you can shoot that gangster if you want to.
All right, I'll try.
Okay, cool.
How? How do I do that?
So go onto your character sheet.
Yeah.
And find your
Oh, heavy
weapons.
pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on the little die symbol. Boop. There
Hey,
you go.
look
Oh!
at that.
Wowzer!
Wow.
Max damage, 12 points of damage.
If it's got a green box, does that mean it was a crit?
That means
No, it
it's
means
the,
it was
the
max
highest.
damage.
Yeah, highest
Yeah.
roll.
But it probably is a crit
Oh, I see.
at 24.
No, it's 19
maybe
plus
not.
5.
I want
Okay.
his gun.
Okay, so as this gangster was about to open that door, he's like he's taking the last few steps. All this is going on in the room. Barber runs in, and his brains go across the door in front of
Can I
him.
actually make that noise?
Yeah. and his body hits the door, and then like he slides down and onto the floor, dead.
Nice.
Imagine you're watching the 1980s RoboCop movie for kind of
Yes.
gore. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of where a Paul
Excellent.
Verhoeven movie, Starship Troopers. There you go, that kind of gore.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
For those of you younger members of the team. Okay, cool. Jeff.
All right, I'm going to try and turn all the lights off again.
Okay, cool. Go for it. Yes. Okay, so you find the correct connection to Sever, and you manage to turn the lights off in the building. You're all plunged into darkness. Who's got dark vision?
Nope.
Just the wormer. Okay, so in the room, however, there are a few sources of light. So there's some light coming in through the door.
Oh, I've got a torch.
Yeah, you may have a torch. There is a small kind of glowing thing by each door, just so you can see where the door is. But it only kind of illuminates the door itself, that kind of little area. And things like mono-edge katanas have like a slight glow to them, and any kind of augmentations you have that may be on your face or on your hands, they may have some mild light coming in. There's also, from this wall over here, this window over here, there's actually a crack that's been opened by someone pulling a board on the other side, Barbara, and now there's a shaft of light that comes in across this area of the room. It's really annoying. I've got a very dark. Can I change my color? Can I change the color? Anyway, it would be nice to have a bright yellow ping. And this, I've got a brown one, and it doesn't really show very well. Okay, cool. So that is Jeff. That was your action. You can move in if you want to.
All right. Yeah, I'll kind of shift you around to about here.
Okay.
Really digging this map.
Yeah, thank you.
It's kind of keeping low.
It's quite a fiddly thing to do. It's got like a z-axis thing going on where some things clip behind each other, and just getting it like this took me a little while.
No, it was worth it. It was worth it. It's cool.
Cool. Okay. Right. So that was Jeff. Nocturne. The lights are out. This is your world. This is the world you are born to. Aquarii 1E has a long night period and low gravity. You are fast and can see in the dark. So, what do you want to do?
Well, first off, I turn around and give a big thumb up to Jeff as he comes through the door.
Yeah, he can't see you.
No, he can't. But I'm doing it anyway because, as far as I'm concerned, I can see so everybody else can see. And then I'm going to move my 40 feet of movement. Now, do I need to do anything to climb over this little bench sort of thing that's in this zone here?
That is a table, pushed over table.
And if you're 7 feet tall, probably not.
You'll be okay. Only if you were like there was someone on the other side of it, or you were doing it to attack or something like that. Then I'd make you do that.
All of the tables have been pushed over.
Yeah. It's almost like they were expecting someone to come and try and raid it. In that far room, there is actually a bit more light, as this machine at the back looks like an old mainframe. Has got lights on it. A lot of them red, and it's humming and whirring, and there's someone standing in front of it, and you realise it's kind of moving their head in time with something that you can't hear.
Cool. Well, I'm going to come to. So, if I stand on this sort of like edge of this door frame here, have I got clear sight of him?
He will have cover, so he'll have +2 to his armor class.
I might just sneak up on him and shoot him in the back of the head. I mean, I've moved as far as
you'll need to make a stealth roll to cover that last distance.
Yeah, let's do it. I've got good stealth. At least I think I have. Let's find out.
You've seen our rolling tonight.
Oh, that is good
stealth.
stealth.
Good stealth.
Don't you have something that allows you to use dash as a bonus action?
Yes, I do.
So you can actually get all the way up to him.
Cunning action, dash, disengage, or hide as a bonus action.
Yeah, so you can dash it as your bonus action, which you've just done, which is twice your movement, and still have your action.
Cool. In which case, I'm going to shoot him in the back of the head as he doesn't arm there.
Oh, hang on. I just need to make a quick perception roll for this guy. Let me just find the right page. I think it was... oh no, it's just... Oh, he can't. Only if he rolls a natural 20! Oh! Okay, so he got a natural 20 on his roll. So as you get over there and you're like, he kind of... just at that moment, he's kind of deactivated. As if he was wearing headphones, he would have just, that's when he took them off. He's kind of stopped, and he turns around to pick up his like a energy drink that's just sitting on the side, and he turns around and sees you,
as the gun goes into his face.
Sure.
And I pulled a trigger.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, damn it.
His movement, you were training on him, and you kind of moved up, and just as he moved, you fire your gun and miss.
I'm not very good at this.
Ronnie.
Right. These thingies here,
Yeah,
are
they're
they
like
just
wall
screens?
divider panel things. Yeah, they're kind of like glass, frosted glass with some sort of steel.
Okay,
sort of
because I'm
pieces in
going to
them.
jump kick that down, and I'm going to sort of ride it down and sword him up.
Ride it down and sword him up.
Yep.
That's great. I love it. Go acrobatics roll.
As much if this works or you just bounce off the wall, both are good.
Oh, they can't even hear me. I just turned the sound off for some reason. You jump at
You
it.
heard that, Pete?
No, we heard you.
No,
We can
I
hear you.
heard you,
the
Pete.
viewers couldn't hear it.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Smooth.
So you
The
jump.
important people.
The important, not you guys. Sorry, viewers. I was just describing that Ronnie leaps through the air, unfortunately smashes some of the glass, cutting her foot, which distracts her as she's bringing the mono-edged katana down on the gangster, missing, unfortunately.
No, if only there was a re-roll out there.
If only someone, if only someone had a
I guess
reroll.
that's not a thing.
Yeah.
I love how we all beg for rerolls. Give us the reroll.
Okay, McKay.
okay. I will.
Reroll
Oh, that's because the
show is
re-rolls are showing
out
us
of
out of stock.
Oh my lord! I better. Oh, sorry about that. I better do something about that for the next stream.
Oh, we're out of luck, guys.
So I'll
Okay.
try that. I want to open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and inside there is a pallet with a load of boxes on.
a poet.
Pallet.
A pallet.
Okay.
A US standard shipping pallet with a bunch of boxes on, and it looks like they are boxes of bullets.
Okay. Can I look at them more closely and see if there's anything more to them, or what type of bullets are there? Something
10mm boxes of bullets.
10mm boxes of bullets. They got manufacturer name like, if found, please return to the 16K Triads,
No.
116A, First and Second
have-
Street. No.
They are Patkim. Oh no, sorry, not Patkim. They are Kasai Corporation stamped.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Logos.
Anything else in the room?
No, it seems to be. I mean, there's some
Some
crap on the
storage.
floor and mouldy
Yeah.
carpet and a strip light that's hanging from the ceiling. You know, and kind
fair
of general mould, but nothing of interest.
Then yeah. If that's all I can do this turn, then I'm done. There's nothing
You
else
can
to do.
use the rest of your movement to
I'll just get out of
go
the room.
back out of the room.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I'll just come out to back the center of the room.
Okay.
Yep. Done.
Right.
Oh, and I'll say as I come out, I go, there's just some shells in there, but a big pallet stack of them. So maybe they got a lot of firepower in here somewhere. Oh wait, it's dark, isn't it? I've just realized I've got my head torch on. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, I've just
Cool.
remembered it's
That's all right.
pitch black.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Right, Barber. It's dark in here.
I've got a torch.
Okay, you get your torch out.
I want to go in the room to the left, where I shot the guy. I want to
Okay.
know why he was trying to get in there.
Okay, so you're going to move over to that door.
Yep. hard to. Where's the square?
There's
Oh,
some
there.
there's some gore kind of dripping down the door as you go and open it. And as you open it, there's like wah, roar of a cloud, ding 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 ding, noise coming, and although all the lights are out, this obviously the whatever entertainment system is still playing in there, and there is this light blaring out, and you can sort of hear people moving, shifting in the dark. It's kind of that kind of TV light that's just not very powerful.
Yeah.
Like in Poltergeist.
But there are people in the room.
Hang on.
Oh.
There you go. You see that?
Yep.
Yep. There are two spicers that sort of moving. Hear the door open, and they're like, "Fuck off!" Clearly not as far
they're not
gone.
with us.
No, it looks like they need a visit from social services as well.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I shouldn't have started
Have I
that.
got enough?
No,
have
you
I
shouldn't
got
have
enough-
started that, Leon. I thought you'd be the last person to start something like that.
It was a witty retort to what Mark said.
Was it? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
So that's your. I mean, you've probably got you can probably step into the room if you want to, but that's probably about the rest of your turn.
Are these? Are
Oh
the
no,
two
sorry, you only
spices
moved
gonna-
about.
Huh?
You
No,
could-
I moved from. I was here,
Okay,
so I've moved. What do you count diagonally, or
it's fine.
that two?
Yeah. Every
1,
other
2.
diagonal is 2, but it doesn't matter.
all right? 2, 4. So that's 5. That's 5 squares.
So that's 25 movement. And what's your move?
35.
Okay, so you can move another 2 squares into the room.
Are these two spices going to get a? Are they going to get a turn this round, or
Not this round. They're going to
Well,
go in the next round.
before or after me?
Well, I'm about to roll their initiative. But you don't know.
No. I'm not going to go any further in, just in case I need to duck behind that wall. I don't know how well I'm there.
Well, you're not sure. You can't. You can kind of
Yeah, I'm
tell
not
that
gonna, I'm
they're
not going to rush
shifting
in.
around, but you can't tell what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not rushing.
Okay,
You're not Russian.
I'm not rushing.
let's get back to Barber.
Damn,
Okay,
we
right.
could get contract with Brata.
Yeah, yeah. Right, next Nocturne. Oh, I
So
didn't
we-
add. Hang on, I need to add this guy on.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No,
I do.
he's not going to live long enough to have a go.
It's more the fact he might go before me. Or is he going next time around?
Surprise!
He's going in the next round then.
Okay, cool.
Nocturne.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus, my cunning action, my bonus action to disengage. I'm going
Okay.
to use my normal action to move backwards into the darkness.
Well,
And
your
then
move. Yeah, your move.
and then I'm going to shoot him as I sort of move backwards. Bang!
Okay.
Do you get a bonus because I'm in close
Yeah.
quarters with him?
I do indeed.
Splendid.
On damage. Only on damage, so I've actually got to hit him first. Yay!
That's
I'm
a
assuming
hit.
that's hit him, and then I just
That's
click
a
this
hit.
button. Yeah, and then I just what's it doing? And I add 4 to the damage, so I do 7 points of damage.
Okay, cool. So you step back, disappearing and being enveloped by the shadows. Your friends. You were born. I was born to it. And
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born to
Yeah.
it.
Oh, Batman. Okay, so
That still sounds more like a Grohl fan.
okay, yeah. So you step back into the darkness, and suddenly there is light again as you fire your weapon, and the bullet sinks deep into his body. Oh, look at that double act of Nocturne and Ronnie. Which Ronnie are you?
That's what you get.
Whoa!
Facetious comments like that.
Jesus. Okay, so
Dissect!
you go, "Whoa!" and a little red line appears down his body, and he separates into two halves with a shower of blood. I mean, you rolled and critted damage, so it's like, and he splits almost, not quite, not fully.
It is
but,
actually enough to have done twice his hit points of damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
On top of the fact that he was already injured.
Yes. So choose your horrible, gory death. So yeah, there you go. He is no more. And there is a blood-covered mainframe sitting behind him.
Jeff, we need you in the back room. There's a mainframe back here. Clean up in aisle 4.
Okay.
And
Next.
then I shall move.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go on. You'll need to go and open that door first.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry,
okay.
doors. Right. So I shall move to there.
Are you
and
doorist or something?
open the door. I am. But it's where she's programmed to be sort of Japanese. She's
She just runs
sliding
through doors.
Yeah, they're supposed to be made out of paper.
Okay. So.
I was just trying to work that out. Is that
It took me a little while to get there as well.
Oh, really?
Every door.
Yeah, it's a part of the Japanese culture.
Just...
Never seen Takeshi's Castle.
Oh dear.
She was expecting them all to be.
Dark Black
screen
Games
doors.
apologises to our Japanese viewers.
Did I miss my turn?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
I think I
You
got
need
skipped.
to be paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. That's why I queried it.
He was just being polite, Pete, and waiting
on.
for you to announce him.
Well, Pete's been announcing everyone else, so I
Yeah,
thought I would.
sorry. Jeff, what do you want to do?
Well,
I'll skip my go.
Nothing now.
No, so my plan.
Hold your turn.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I knew I
You can
could see
imagine
that
there
people
might be a
were going
mainframe in the back.
Well, I already know that.
Oh, you
'cause,
do, don't you? Yeah.
You said that pinged up,
Mhm.
and I could see that people were in there because I could see the glow and the gunfire. So my plan is to go that way.
Okay.
So if my calculations are right, can get to here. If I leg it.
Yep.
That screen's not a problem anymore.
Okay. So.
Sorry about the mess.
Background to the beginning. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving unseen foes.
Dun, dun, dun.
My least favourite type of foe.
Did you open that door, Ronnie, or are you just standing at the door?
Again, I opened and ducked.
Okay.
So yes, I've opened the door and I've moved to that little bit there.
Okay. Cool. And in which case, you see these two people. Name 2 more spices. Okay. Then next we have. That was him. Yep. This dude. Where are we? Get on the right layer, Peter. 1, 2.
It's an easy mistake to make,
Yeah.
being on the wrong layer.
Okay. A spicer comes trundling around some boxes. That was him attacking you, if you hadn't guessed.
Wasn't that geezer from the Fast Show then?
Of course, he was very drunk.
Okay, here we go.
I thought it was Taz.
Of course, I was terribly high.
Barbara, what's your armor class?
Um,
It's probably not 22.
Armor,
No,
me,
that's not-
armor class.
No, that was my initiative roll. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
That'll do though. Okay, right. So he stabs you.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
A
was in
common
character.
response to being stabbed.
Take 4 points of damage. So
Does
click
Barbara
on.
have any damage reduction?
Have I got to do that myself? What is this? The Dark Ages?
So click on your
Roll 20.
click on your token.
What?
Click
What's
on your
the
token. The
Oh, yeah.
orange. Yeah. Click on that. Click on the
Yeah.
red circle.
Yeah.
A little
And then
box
type
will appear.
-4 into the box. Just type -4.
And what if I don't?
Then I will do it for you and remove your control of your
Can I
token.
type -4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hit return.
Right.
Always hit return because otherwise it won't. Done.
Does he not get?
Yeah, there you go. Your hit
Does he
points
not
went
get
down.
dodge or anything?
Good God, man.
No.
Are you a wizard or
No.
something?
Oh yeah, do I not get an opportunity to dodge?
No.
Oh, sad times.
That's the whole point of armor class.
Yeah, you are dodging. You're just not very good at it.
Oh.
Okay, so we had that guy. Right. McKay.
Oh, okay.
You see Barber get
Yeah.
stabbed.
I'll go over there and help. How wide's that doorway? Can I shoot past Barber? Or am I going to hit Barber?
If you go over to that kind of position over there,
Yeah.
you could do. I'd give him +2 armor class for the doorway and Barber being in the way.
Would he not get advantage for there being 2 of you, though?
I think you've got to be on the other side of him. haven't you?
Yeah, it's
Oh, of course,
it's
yeah.
round either side. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
from there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll try and have a shot at him. Yeesh. Let's give this a go. Okay. Will a 4 do it?
Even if a 4 would, that one wouldn't.
Okay, your gun jams.
Well, thank God for that. Oh, I accidentally, because it's pitch black, he accidentally shoots Barbara in the back of the head.
Oh, but it's still dark, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it's still
Got a
dark.
head torch.
No, he's got a head torch and you've got a torch out, so there's a bit of light in your space, and there's now light coming in from that room where that TV is.
Yeah.
Why did we turn the lights off?
Because I can see in the dark.
Nocturne asked for it.
Nocturne after it.
Pete, is this thing here that I just pinged, is that giving off light?
No, it's an old snack dispenser
Okay,
that's
so
just
we
sitting
can't.
there.
What is the light source in that room?
There is the guys have got torches, and there's
Okay.
light coming in from. Oh no, that door's not open. There's light coming in from your room now, from the mainframe. Only very low light, so that's why they
Yeah.
haven't moved anywhere. Okay, next we have. Oh, another Spicer. This Spicer moves up, starts smashing things.
These are called. This is Basil and Marjoram, apparently.
Oh dear. Yes.
I do think people on
Chili Pete.
Twitch are missing a trick, because we could have had like posh and scary and
We
See,
could have
as soon
done.
as he said Spicer, I almost started singing Spice
Oh
Girls.
dear.
earlier.
Yeah.
Don't do that. We'll get sued. We'll get sued. You can only sing Bjørn Felle tracks on the thing.
How do you know I won't see you? I'm making fuck all from Spotify.
Go and check him out on Spotify.
Please, please, come on.
please. Yeah, and subscribe to our Twitch channel.
I've got nothing. You don't have to follow me.
I got Ko-Fi.
Oh yeah.
I got nothing. I got a job.
Oh,
Savage.
oh, burn,
Savage.
burn.
Oh, very
Okay,
good job.
okay.
just like to clarify.
Yeah. Not bragging.
Let's hope this isn't the episode that your boss watches.
Surely you wouldn't have watched this far. Wait, I said it was a bad job.
Who
That's
does?
not a secret.
Who does? We're like, 2 hours into this.
He knows I don't like it.
Okay, so the Spicer steps up, can't can't get to you. So it's just like comes out and it's like in a fit of anger, just kind of smashing things, valuable things.
Safino suggests that one of them could be Old Spice.
Right, Barber, it is now your go.
Look at the gangster.
Oh,
Now
what?
look at me. Now back
Me,
to
just
the
I just had my go.
She'll go
Well,
It's
again.
your next go.
I got stabbed.
The stabbing was the other guy's go.
Yeah. I'm obviously going to retaliate.
I would hope so.
Is there
What
any
with?
limitation on use of ranged weapons at this distance, or
They get an attack.
Shove it up his
opportunity, don't they?
nostril and pull the trigger.
going to walk over and shoot?
What was
him?
that? Did you say they get an attack of opportunity if you try and
I don't know.
shoot them? I'd have thought there'd have been a disadvantage or something for
Yeah,
ranged
you'd
weapon
be
in
at
combat.
disadvantage for using it. What you can do is use your oh no,
I've
disengage.
got a
isn't it?
phase shift knife.
Yeah, you could use that. Yeah, pull that out and have at him.
Don't mind.
Thank him.
Ho ho!
Yay.
Oh, so I did it.
Yeah.
I slashed with it.
No, I think you
Gave him a paper
slazed him
cut.
with it.
How's his weapon got -1?
You slightly. It's
He's a
strength.
massive
It's not very
wolf.
strong.
You slightly ruffled his clothes.
That bit of vibration of the
Is it like,
blade.
like a scene in Austin Powers? Honestly, who
Yeah.
throws a
You
shoe?
sort of like slap him around the face a bit. Okay. Did you want to do anything else? Do you want to move away from him and
Like,
let him?
stab him again.
Unfortunately, not.
I would. Might I suggest moving away from the stabby man who would be stabbing?
No. Fine. Bye, stabby man.
Won't he get an attack of opportunity
He
if
would
he just
get
moves
if
away?
you move away like that, he will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, but
Oh,
you could
well,
take
I
a
won't do that
could you
then.
take a disengage
He's already done an action.
That's an action.
Oh,
That's
he's
your
done
action.
his
So
action.
you can-
Nocturne gets them for free. That's how Nocturne's been
So
doing
you get two things.
Yeah.
You get an action and a move, and sometimes if you have something that allows you to do it, you can use a bonus action, which is
like
what
Nocturne,
Nocturne
because
uses.
Nocturne's all
Yeah.
shifty.
Okay.
And
Oh,
I
I
did
mean,
just
well,
check the rule in my copy of Carbon 2185, which you can get from Dragon Tail Games, and it is a disadvantage if you shoot a ranged weapon.
Okay,
with
so you
a
could have a shoot him. You just have to roll twice and take the lower result. Don't forget to
Leon,
use discount code Garblag
That
on
that
their
game,
website.
Leon, that you've got there,
Yeah.
Carbon 2185. Did you say it was available from Dragon Turtle Games?
Yes,
I heard that
Using a
there was a
discount
Garblag
code.
Games discount code for that.
it's
Garblag, all lowercase.
on the checkout page.
Yeah,
10% off.
off anything in your basket, not just that book. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Right. Anyway, talking of shifty people, Jeff.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
What you up to?
Okay, so my character would probably know a lot more about this than I do. What security rating would I expect a server of that sort to be?
It looks a bit old and it looks a bit knackered, so you don't think it's going to be much.
So I wouldn't expect it to be that high.
No.
Okay, smashing. In which case, I'm going to use my move
Mhm.
to move up to said server.
Yep.
And I am going to use, what's it called? One of the things I have that's definitely not a spell.
Exploits.
An exploit, that's the bunny. I'm going to use computer interface, sorry.
Okay.
So when I'm within 10 feet of a computer terminal of a security rating 3 or below, I may
Yep.
interface with the computer to gain additional information. I may
They have a
then
special name for people that interfere with computers.
Yeah.
I may then ask the GM one question that the computer would know.
Okay. Right. So you know your HUD changes. You get. I think you've got a hacker glove, haven't you?
I do have a
yeah.
hacker glove.
You have power glove.
Yeah. Power
I
glove.
have a power glove. I did specify to Pete
Like
that I
Pac-Man.
wanted one.
Yeah. Okay. So you do that, and you link in to this computer from a distance.
Oh, I'm right next to it.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you can do it from 10 feet if you wanted to. Internet. It's
Might as well,
Wi-Fi. That's about as good as my Wi-Fi as well tonight. I think 10 foot. Okay, so yes, you access it.
Excellent. I'm basically trying to find out what they're doing.
Well, as you hack into it, you can see this is some. It's just seems to be a data storage system. There's lots of information on here, and it seems to have been removed from. Bear with me. Let me just find them. Removed from the Kasai Corporation.
Excellent. I'm going to take a copy.
Okay, so you take the data files. It seems to be things to do with transactions.
That's fine. I'm basically going to take a copy of their entire database.
Okay, cool. That will take you your next round. That was your
Yeah,
action
that's
for
fine.
this round. Next round you can do that if you're not disturbed. Okay, Nocturne.
Cool. So the room ahead of us is fairly dark, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, not obviously for me, but for the guys who are standing there.
It's just rubbing
Well,
it in.
they might be workers. You don't know.
Well, they might be. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dash. Well, not dash, but because I'm fast. So I'll move through the door.
Yep.
And as I'm doing it, I'm going to knee slide behind this whatever this is, the
It's Jack
the
Black.
snack machine. No, see what I more envisage is equilibrium. You know, the first bit where
Oh,
Christian Bale
yeah.
goes through the door.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
Oh, slides along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's
See,
what
I was going to
okay.
do a knee slide myself there, but now
Ah.
you've done that, I'm going to have to do something else.
Oh,
because
well,
it
I
just
mean,
won't be as dramatic.
you've definitely
You'd have
been
to set
nailing all
fire
the
to the
acrobatics.
Mona Lisa.
As I'm sliding, I let off a shot.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
As a-
Yep.
Through road learning, the master of
Basically,
the
before-
tactic and increase his
before
lethal
I come
killing
into the light, so
proficiency.
I'm going to make the shot while I'm still in the darkness, so they're not going to see me coming, and then it's
And then suddenly, poof, you're lit up by the muzzle flare.
Muzzle flash.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
you'll
it
still be
sounds-
moving as you
Yeah.
slide behind the snack machine.
Exactly. Now it all sounds epically cool. Now watch
You're
me
gonna
roll a one.
No,
Okay.
you did not roll a 1.
I did not roll a one. Is that
And-
enough to get past there?
This guy, you
Yeah.
hit him.
Would that be classed as a sneak attack?
You don't have advantage.
Running
I
into
don't
the
need-
room.
Oh yeah, I don't have advantage. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
valid point.
Yeah.
Valid point. Yeah. Anyway, so 8.
You
I
do
did
8 points of damage
That
to
was
him.
good.
Oh, yeah, you like blow a hole in his shoulder, and there's a look of horror on both of their faces in that moment when it goes, and you see him go, blood go, all up the wall. Sorry,
And
my great sound effects coming
Yeah.
through. I will
Brilliant
just
funny work.
I just keep doing them. If anyone needs someone for some sound effects or vocals, then just give me a shout. I can with the best of them.
and then
Phantom raspberry blower of old London town.
Oh, I love that. That's so good.
And as my character finishes his slide, he kind of turns and then goes back against the canvas thing.
Cool.
And then I look back at Ronnie and go, "You're up."
Okay, cool. And it's Ronnie's go.
Right.
Power slide.
No, I'm not going to do a power slide. So he did a power slide. Now I can't. Let me instead introduce you to a little friend of mine that I learnt from Electra, who I like to call Pirouette of Blood. Stabinate!
Stabinate. Okay, which one are you going for?
I'm going for the injured one
Okay.
because that will cut
Yeah,
down on
that makes
number of
sense.
heads to worry about.
Talking
Talking
about-
that was from
That was one of the Flint and Steel episodes.
that was a Flint and Steel episode. wasn't
Guy
it?
falling down a rope was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking of fewer heads, you chop his head off.
Yes.
You leap through the door, spinning with your sword sticking out at just the right moment. And as he turns back round from the blast that hit him in the shoulder, turns back round to meet the blade of your sword, and his head comes off, and his body hits his friend. Blood going all over him. And he's like, ah! Pushes it off. Okay.
Don't worry about the gangsters, you guys. Me and Nocturne have got this.
And by me and Nocturne, he means I've pretty much killed them all, and Nocturne missed a few shots, and now finally hit someone.
You're distracting them for me.
Okay, you all hear in the far room, and there is a. Oh, hang on, in there. You see that?
I just saw the ping. Yeah.
Yep. You hear an explosion, and there's a burst of light that comes from around the door jam from that room, and sudden heat, and then some smoke and dust comes through the door, and some sort of explosion went off in that room.
They've changed something in the Matrix.
Yeah,
I've-
yeah.
I opened the stream to make sure we were on mute when everyone had gone to do what they were doing.
Okay, yeah, cool. No
We're
worries.
holding a minute of silence for Paprika Pete.
Oh dear.
It was spiced to meet you, Paprika Pete.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
That was
Sadly,
the
he was
Xanderd.
spiced and diced.
Okay. Anyway, this.
I suppose you could say he couldn't take the heat.
Oh God. Anyway, no more spice puns. The gangster in
Yeah,
front
come
of
on,
Ron.
people of the world.
The gangster. Oh dear. The gangster in front of Ronnie is going to attack her.
It's not very nice.
But
They
we'll
are
have.
the bad guys.
But we'll have disadvantage because using a firearm in close combat.
And slipping around in his mate's gore.
Well, that's a miss. Okay. It's gonna try and no. Right. Next, Spicer in front of Barber is going to have a stab. Have a stab at it.
Hey.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
hit.
I think
Oh, Barbara.
you got scary spice there, mate.
Okay.
I think I'm probably dead, aren't I?
Hope not.
We'll see.
No worries, the doctor right next to you.
Oh, I think you're down to 0 hit points.
Oh no.
You're not dead, don't worry.
Yeah, and the doctor
That was
is
7
there.
though. Didn't you just do 7 damage?
Yes.
So I'll do -7, yeah?
Yeah.
How am I -3 hit points? How does that actually work?
So, this works slightly differently from 5th edition.
You're kind of
doesn't it?
bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are bleeding. Damage and healing.
Oh, I need McKay then.
Well,
Right next to it.
handily. No, you only drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, do I change
and
that
You
then?
fall unconscious. Massive damage kills you instantly, but everything else makes you fall unconscious.
So do I change that -3 to a 0 then?
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, an enforcer with a maximum of 12 hit points currently has
Oh.
6 hit points. If she takes 18 damage from an attack,
Oh.
she is dead. Yeah. So basically, if you go to minus your total hit points, you die.
Minus your. Oh, I see.
In
Right,
one
okay.
hit.
What would that be like?
Yeah.
-8, -9?
Yeah,
What's
something like
Barber's
that.
total hit points?
My hit points are 0 though.
Out
No,
of
you're out of your range. You would have started with
What's
a
your
certain amount of
maximum
points.
hit points?
If you had been taken
is that
to
the number
minus
below it?
8,
yeah.
no, if you'd been taken to -8 in a single strike, that would have killed you.
Oh, HP max is 8. Yeah.
So if you went to minus
right.
8 in a single strike, you'd be dead. But as it is, you're unconscious. So he stabs you and you fall over. Blood seeping out from a wound in your chest. Luckily,
I'm not dead. He's just stabbed me to sleep.
luckily, the next person in initiative order is McKay.
It's the doc.
The doc.
So I'm going
I
to
think
take.
you've
fight-
got- I
I'm gonna
think you've
stab
got
the
more pressing
spicer.
issues.
So yeah, I mean the spice is still right there, but I think I'm gonna heal up. Oh, where's my ability? There we go. Basic healing. Action, touch, willing creature. Probably willing. Unconscious, willing. We'll call it willing.
We've all
2d8 plus my
agreed
tech modifier.
beforehand that you're willing.
So I'm gonna lay on with my nanotechnology chip in my hand to
Cool.
heal Barber. Roll 2d8 because I'm a cyber surgeon, so I'm at 2d8.
Are you healing me instead of killing the dudes? Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, Barber. That's what teammates are for.
Yeah, but you realise
I
you're.
don't turn the lights off when we're not.
I was asked to.
I'm not blaming you. You did a very good job. You did what a teammate asked you to do. Was my tech
Did a great
modifier.
job.
3.
And so far, we've
Sorry.
taken a lot of advantage of it. I don't know what everyone's upset about.
How much healing do you do?
2d8 plus 3. Sorry, I went to the
Oh
wrong one
wow!
there. It's normally 1d8, but because I'm a cyber surgeon,
No, you
it's
didn't
2d8.
slash. You didn't forward slash.
No, the Spicer did that.
Apologies, everyone. Roll 20. There we go.
Do I have to
17.
change my hit?
Whoa!
So you
Big
go back up
money.
to 8 hit points.
Oh, can't I have all 17? You better know.
Unfortunately not.
Stabs him with an
So
adrenaline needle.
nanobots course through your body, stitching the wound up and restarting your central nervous system.
Oh, that's ever so handy, isn't it?
You better act on your next turn.
I just as a bonus action, then I just want to shout through the comms link. It's like, we need some help down here. To others.
Cool. This Spicer is going to. Right, you've fallen unconscious. He hasn't moved. He can't.
Am
really
I
go
still
anywhere.
unconscious?
No. You fell unconscious, but you're in that doorway. The Spicer's right in front of you in the doorway, so the one behind him can't get anywhere. So he's just kind of going a bit mental behind. Right. Barber.
Oh, okay, I go now. Yeah, we've got
Yep.
nanobots, bitch.
Yeah.
Right. Did someone
You
say
might
there was
have
some
a-
disadvantage?
Some of you might have nano packs as well, and those are basically healing potions. So.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's on the list, but I've got 0 of them.
Oh no, you got what?
Tease.
That's weight. That's weight. The 0. It doesn't weigh anything.
Oh, so I have got one.
You've got a nano pack.
Oh.
Almost like I knew.
Mm.
Okay, what are you going to do,
You could have
Barber?
told me that while I was being stabbed. Did you say there was some disadvantage to using a ranged weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to roll twice and pick the lower roll, or you can stab him with your knife.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well last time, though, did it?
I don't know if any of our viewers have reached 1,000 channel points and want to gift anyone. Don't forget, you can do that still.
Except they're out of stock.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're out of stock. Damn it.
No more rerolls.
I will figure that out after the stream. Grr.
Right, let's try stabby again.
Okay, go for it. Oh, critical hit!
Ooh.
Oh, excellent. So you do a
I
crit,
stabbed all of him.
and that does double damage, doing 8 points of damage. You plunge the blade. He stabbed you in the chest. You stab him back, and the edge of your blade nicks one of his lungs, and blood spurts out of his throat, and he's in serious trouble.
Yum.
Jeff.
So I'm going to copy the database.
Okay, you copy the excuse me, the database. Do you want to move after doing that?
Right. So once I've copied it, I heard my teammates cry. So I'm going to go.
You did all hear a massive explosion.
We weren't crying. You were crying.
So I'm going to start heading towards where the call
Okay,
for aid came out.
cool. Okay. Nocturne.
So,
Badass maneuver complete. What are you up to?
So I'm while these two are like swirling in like combat in the middle, I'm gonna come around the side and go by this door here. Is this door open or closed currently? I can't remember.
You see that
Close,
there
close.
actually is a hole in the wall here.
Oh really?
That there's
Big enough
light
for a
coming through,
steam-
and you can hear the sound.
Big
Lean
enough
in, bang,
for us-
bang. Lean out again.
You couldn't get through, but you could shoot through that hole.
Seeing Ronnie in action, I don't think it thing needs my help. So I'm going to shoot for that little hole at the one that's in combat with McKay.
Okay.
Oh, not McKay, Barber, because
Mhm.
I get to do extra damage if I do that.
Mhm.
If I hit.
You do hit.
Whoa.
And then
Well done.
So I do 7 damage.
Oh, is that him done?
Indeed.
As you stab him, you're like, "Ah!" and like he's sizing up against you. Suddenly, the side of his head erupts. His cheek explodes, blood flies out, and he just disappears onto. It looks like some sort of bed or stack of sheets or something on the floor. There, he just like dumps onto it.
Dan, you've got to look through the window and give him a cheeky wink.
I was literally about to say they can't see me because it's pitch black, but I don't know that.
No, they can because there's the TV light. Remember, there's like
What,
the TV.
through that little hole. Oh, either way I go.
It's like a hole as big as the one I'm looking at you
So
through.
I kind of pull the gun back, and as a little bit of the gun smoke goes past, I go.
Brilliant.
Do you say that his bullets have peppered him?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dear.
I mean, you could say that.
Okay, Ronnie,
And-
your go.
Do you know what? It's chopping time. Choppy chop. Nope.
Oh dear.
Oh, chop.
Swing and a miss. Okay.
I can't believe I missed. That's just embarrassing. It's because I didn't do anything acrobatic.
That's what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
You need to do like a
I've got
cartwheel
to do
or
something
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculously acrobatic to be able to hit people.
Okay.
Blame the explosion. You're like, oh, what?
Yeah, you were distracted. Okay, this gangster is going to attempt to shoot you in close combat. So it's at disadvantage.
Which is unfortunate.
So 12. Oh, look, someone funny in YouTube. Okay. 12, that's a miss. I'm guessing.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
God, that would
Right.
have missed me if I was in my pants.
Okay. Right. Round to McKay. This Spicer just suddenly disappeared in front of you.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah, yeah. It's like Willow. The end of Willow. I watched that the other day.
I will step forward very bravely in front of Barber and shoot at this other Spicer.
I Bayleaf in you, McKay. Got more.
No, 9.
Oh, that's a miss.
Would you say, Mark, that you had a whole spice rack of them?
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Stop trying to curry favour.
Oh dear.
Don't worry. There's plenty of pine.
Please stop.
These puns are mint.
The spice pun episode. That's yeah. Okay, cool. So
There you go. You got a name for the episode. The spice
spice
must
pun.
flow.
Oh, right. Because I thought it was like a spice run, but you said spice pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's the Spicer. He's going to step forward into hand-to-hand combat with the good doctor
Okay.
and swing and a miss.
Darn tootin'.
Barber, your go.
I'm far enough away to shoot this dude, I guess. On the other side of McKay.
McKay is between you and it, so it would get plus 4 to its armor class.
Because it's effectively in cover.
Yes, you're having to if you critically fail, you will shoot McKay.
Can I just say, excuse
And now that I've
me?
said that, you're going to roll a 1. It's
Just
in the
curve the
heat of a
bullet.
6-second round.
Go for it, Barber. I believe in you.
Yeah, spin it.
Curve the bullet.
Yeah.
You fling the gun round sideways.
Yeah.
Onto a grassy knoll.
Shoot a metal duct in the ceiling, bounce it off into the top of his head.
That's what RoboCop would do.
Yeah.
WWRD.
Oh dear.
Can't I just walk round McKay and then shoot?
Yes,
him?
you can step round him. Yes.
Do that then.
But you have to move your token.
I'm going to stand here next to this little bin thing.
Okay.
So does that give me a little bit of cover behind the bin?
No.
Oh.
Unfortunately not. Okay, you're gonna
I know.
shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Cap that mofo. Oh, hang on. I've got a little gun. If I hold it really close, it
Irrelevant,
looks like
I
a
think
big
I
gun.
missed anyway.
Don't
Do you
worry,
feel
Nocturne will
lucky?
get him in a minute.
Do you? Oh, okay. Yeah,
not
you rolled a
lucky.
10. No, you missed. Sorry, I was too busy
What's
messing
the
around.
second one's 20? Doesn't that count?
That's only if you. It's rolling twice in case you have advantage or disadvantage. It's doing a shorthand thing for.
Oh, because I don't, I only take
Use
the first
one. Yeah.
Can't I have the second one instead?
Oh no. Okay, Jeff, your go.
It's getting late, Pete. Come
Cool,
on.
So I'm going to move up.
Jeff's going to walk in and blam.
Gets there, and then I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
In the
I
head.
kind of feel sorry for this spy, so he's getting absolutely shot to pieces.
Oh, you know,
Except he's not.
teammates asked for help. I thought I'd give it a go.
Please.
Go for it.
He's
What are you
being
doing?
shot at,
SMG.
but-
You spraying? Oh, no, that's a miss.
I don't know how spraying works, but I'm going to assume single shot.
Okay.
That's it.
You missed.
I guessed.
Yep. Right.
So dodgy.
Background to Nocturne. You're poking your head through the
I've
hole.
got to do it,
You
man.
see them all
I've gotta
step
do
up
it.
like bam, 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 and this drug-crazed Spicer is
Nocturne.
just like not
All right.
Level it up.
going
Well, I'm
down.
gonna line it up through the little crack and miss. Yes.
That is a miss.
Our rolling's amazing.
It's amazing tonight.
That's,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate as well, because that would have been a lot of damage otherwise. Never mind.
Ronnie.
It's rising uppercut
Oh,
time,
hang
I
on.
think.
Sorry, Pete. I
Yep.
think I actually hit. If you scroll up, I accidentally hit it twice. The first one is a 20.
Oh, you're right. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You did too.
Ah, so you did 10 points of damage to it.
What's the
Yeah, I-
significance of the blue box around the
The
damage
blue
roll?
box means one of your dice was max and one of your dice was minimum. I don't know why they think that's interesting.
Does it have some significance to the
No.
No,
outcome?
no. Just he rolled a 2, 3, a 4, and a 1.
So is it a rule set thing with this game, or is it
It's
roll 20?
It's a roll
Oh.
20 thing.
Oh.
Okay, right. So you did hit him, Jeff, and he is hurt. But then Nocturne didn't hit him. And Ronnie is now doing a rising uppercut with a
With a katana.
edge katana.
Yep.
Are you making an acrobatics roll first to do that?
I didn't. I mean, I can do if you want me to re-roll
Oh, no,
the
did you
whole
hit?
damn
Oh,
thing.
you hit.
I did hit.
You hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right,
Yeah,
so
the red
24
box
points
is
damage.
because I didn't do a lot of damage.
4
Again, no
damage.
acrobatics,
Okay.
which is my minimum amount.
Okay. Right. So next it is the gangster.
So I didn't move.
Oh, you
but
didn't
I'm
move.
Gonna,
Yeah.
gonna move round behind the snack machine.
He's going to take an
it
attack
will
of
go-
opportunity on you.
Oh, is he? Well, stuff it then. I won't bother. Yeah, of course, I forgot about attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, because of Pathfinder too.
Yeah. No, sod it. I'll stay put. If he wants
Okay.
to shoot me, he can shoot me at disadvantage.
No, he is going to disengage and bolt. Disengage and bolt. That way. Just going to step away. Bolt for that door. He opens this door over here. Okay. Next is McKay. You're all lined up.
Yeah. It's like Pulp Fiction, except we just
You
miss.
can't shoot
We're
him.
like the guy coming out of the bathroom. He just misses.
and
everything.
that
Yeah.
means that you're Mr. Pink.
Was there a Mr. Pink in?
Yes.
No, it's Reservoir Dogs.
I mean, it's
That's
Reservoir
Reservoir
Dogs,
Dogs.
but
Yeah.
that's the
Reservoir
one.
Dogs, yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to see if there was a grapple rule in case I could just hold him
Pink,
for
why the
someone
fuck?
else. But I don't think so. So I'm just going to
Do you want to wrestle the Spicer to the ground?
no, because I can't find the rule quick enough. So I'm going to stab him with my knife.
Okay, go for it.
But I will grapple him next week. 15.
That's a hit.
5 points
And
of damage.
you stab him in the
Yeah.
neck, and he drops to the floor dead.
Well done. It only took 3 of you to kill a drug addict.
This bodes so well for the campaign. Right, McKay, Barber, sorry. Oh, McKay, did you want to move?
Yeah, please. And
Yeah,
then
go
I'll
for it.
move forward over to these shelves if there's anything interesting over here. And then I guess, yeah, look around the corner. So, yeah, go here.
Okay. You see.
I think I'm on the shelves there. I think I need to be there.
That's all right.
Yep.
You see, lying on the floor, sleeping. Even though there's this, and on the TV, there's like a game of like crazy blood sports speedball going on the screen, and you see someone's head getting pounded into the syncrete, and they're lying asleep like a baby. Is a little Spicer who's clearly had too much fun today.
Barber.
Right, Barber, your go.
One's asleep around the corner.
Hey, is speedball a thing in the lore of this game, or is
No,
that
I
another,
just
is that another
love the
Bitmap-
Bitmap Brothers
another
game.
Bitmap Brothers reference?
Oh
Love
yes,
it.
oh yes.
I love it.
Yep.
Ice
Ice cream, ice cream.
oh, I forgot about that.
Played that game so much, man.
Oh,
can do the
nostalgia's
sounds.
horrible. Nostalgia is so horrible. isn't it?
Yeah, bittersweet.
I know.
Speedball
look.
2. So Finio's just said Speedball 1 or 2. Speedball 2. I mean, it was a better game.
Made me sad.
I might use the names of Speedball characters as important characters in this game.
My character's name is as you know, Pete,
Yep.
is the surname of the creative director of the Bitmap Brothers.
And all of your contacts are names of the cast and crew of the 2 Blade Runner films.
Oh, I haven't read that yet. Were we supposed to look at the contacts?
Sophinia's put, Pete, I think we had the same childhood. I think we did, but you kept more hair than I did, you jammy git. Right.
I've got to do things now.
As well.
Yeah, Barbara, you'll go. Come on.
What are these?
There's a load of boxes and crates and stuff. It looks like there's food in some of them. It looks like there's drugs in some other ones. It looks like McKay, you've just gone up to the shelves there. There is an assault rifle.
Assault rifle
On the shelves. On the shelves. And there are. You can see a first aid kit. You can see some ammo boxes dotted around the room. There is a street shotgun over to one side as well.
Oh.
These are all Kasai Corporation weapons. McKay, you're starting to think that these guys recently hit some sort of Kasai location. Okay, Barbara, what are you up to? You can see all
I
this
still
stuff.
need to do things. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Where are we? Oh, I'm gonna. Have I noticed that other guy?
I pointed it out to you.
Yeah, it was pointed out to you.
Oh, thanks. That's handy. I'll move up and subdue him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, move over there.
I do that in one turn.
Yeah, you can come across the boxes. You can walk across that bit there, so you can just go straight through. Yeah. Yep. Okay. There's this blaring, fixture going on, and it cuts to an advert break, and there's kind of like pink neon filling the room, and like semi-naked women on the screen, and it's kind of an overload of the senses and a real juxtaposition to the brutal blood and death that was just going on the screen beforehand.
Right.
Jeff. your go.
Hang on, I haven't shot him yet.
Oh, right. Okay, you're just going to go and blam him. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, you hit
Got a
him.
20.
He's lying down. It's not like you need to roll to hit him. Just
Yeah.
pop a gun up
I
against
need
his
to
head and
roll
go,
for damage
"Boonk."
though.
Yeah, you've got damage there. Damage 5.
No, not if you're point blank shooting a sleeping dude in the head. Come on.
It's an instant critical.
What's he going to do?
Sleep
Luckily, my
dodge.
skull was reinforced.
Okay, so you hit him
Hey.
and you pop him in the head.
Okay.
And he
Brutal.
keeps sleeping forever. His pillow goes red.
He had a pillow at least.
You sleep
Yeah.
all of time.
Yeah.
This is a high class drug joint. If he had
I
a
mean,
pillow.
that was a spice pun that got under the radar there, Mark, but
I
I
know,
spotted it.
I've flipped a
Don't
couple
worry.
of that have gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I caught
Watch the
the
stream back later.
assault rifle.
The assault rifle. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
I
Recognition
got
at last.
Okay.
I've just been fixating on trying to get garam masala in somewhere, and it's not working.
That'd be a good name for a spice, though.
That's the name of the sleeping guy.
Okay, Jeff, your go.
All right. So knowing what I know about the layout, and they've got that under control, I'm going to bugger back off again.
Thanks for your help, Jeff.
Oh, and there's a dude in front of me.
Yeah, so as you go around that corner, there's a guy who's just opened the door, and he's like mid.
Oh, okay,
Mid
so I'll
stepping
probably
into
stop
that
there
room.
when I see him.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. In which case, I will go and shoot him.
Do you want to try and do a spray? Should we do a spray?
I don't know how that works.
I've got the rule book, and I can look it up for you if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Let's see
It's
what
where he
happens.
shoots me
think you
and
like-
Dan.
Yeah.
You use up like a third of your rounds, and you get like a bunch of combat grappling. Oh, grappling rules. Melee, temporary, make an attack.
Well, let me roll to hit first. See if I actually do anything. 13.
Oh, I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough actually. Let's have a look. Oh, that's just good enough. Yes.
Oh, damage roll 15.
Okay, hang on. Spray. Here we go. Automatic weapons can fire in a spray mode. When using the spray mode, the attack can hit multiple targets within the cone. The size of the cone is the same as the gun's normal range. Okay. See range later in the section. Instead of the attacker rolling against the target's AC, each target within the cone has to make a successful reflex saving throw to avoid being hit by the spray of bullets.
Oh, no,
Has this one got spray?
no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't fire a cone of bullets because I
Spray.
can see like
Yeah, there's other people in the room. So
yeah. I'll just shoot him.
Okay.
So 15 damage.
Whoa. Okay, his forward momentum is halted instantly. He's opened the door and he's running out, and you just pop around and go, and his body just all strength goes out of it, and he like hits the floor face first. There's like a really large hole in the back of his head.
It's a silenced gunshot as well.
Oh, nice. So very little noise whatsoever. Yeah. Oh, this guy you popped, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, so you have subdued or murdered or killed in self-defense everyone in the there we got the whole level on the map on the screen there. That looks good. Okay, so 5 of you are there, and you are all keenly aware that there was a massive explosion like 12 seconds ago. Ronnie, the dust is still filtering in to the room under that door, which looks like it's sort of been loosened. And when you open the door, that whole room has kind of gone. And it looks like something from your military experience. You think something like a rocket launcher, that kind of grenade launcher, something powerful, maybe a small shaped charge, has blown out the corner of the room. There is a mangled, what looked like a fairly expensive kind of hacker rig setup, but it is destroyed and in bits, and there is a person like torn asunder from behind, so it's quite grisly. like spread over it, and as you look out of the hole in the wall, you can see that there is kind of drag marks from a position about here, because that large box that's on this map is not there anymore, and drag marks have pulled it away off, and you can't see it now. You look out, and there's the sound of rain is coming in, and there's the sound of the off ramp of the highway, you know, and the sound of vehicles and rain, and you know you can't see or hear anything. Obviously, someone has gone after that while you're distracting the people in the building. And whatever
This
was
is
on.
not my business. I have a. I'm going to do the grisly job of collecting up the evidence. So I'm going to go around all of the gangsters
Mhm.
with one of their vibro knives, and I'm going to
Nice.
cut the snake tattoos off the back of their necks.
Okay.
This
You
little
collect-
coin.
Just take a photo.
You
It's not as
collect.
convincing.
You collect a set of Snakehead Tong tattoos.
I will also pocket any weapons, cash, and stuff like that that they've got while I'm going around collecting those up. I mean, if Barbara wants to tell me about the assault rifle, I'll get quite excited.
I
Do I
think
know about the assault
someone's already
rifle?
pilfered that.
But if someone's already pilfered it, is it someone who can use it?
I don't know. McKay, did you nick anything from that room when you were in there?
There was only rounds of shells. I didn't see any guns in there.
So this room back here, where there was
Oh,
shells,
that one was
yeah,
the.
there was
Yeah,
an assault rifle and a shotgun in there.
I didn't pilfer that, but I
okay.
will take the shotgun.
Okay.
Can I check the computer for anything salvageable, such as a hard drive, so I can see if there was anything on there worth
Okay. Make a
information stealing?
computers roll. Yes.
Does anybody else want the assault rifle or can use the assault rifle?
I can't use it,
I'm gonna.
so I can use
I'll
the
guess
shotgun.
no.
Well, there is a heavily damaged hard drive that you salvage. It looks really damaged. You may know some people who could help you to repair it. You know, a couple of hackers and people.
All right, I'll pocket the hard drive then.
That might be able to help you.
Are there any sort of heavier pistols knocking around on any of the gangsters?
They all seem to have 21st century pistols. As I said, there's a shotgun, an assault rifle, lots of bullets, and then there's kind of like packages of food. There seems to be like a whole pallet of like household appliances, like blenders and shit like that. There's more ammunition, and then there's kind of it's not in any way labeled, but packages of spice.
Drugs.
Yeah, it seems like the crush has been pushed out of this location, and they've brought in spice.
Can I grab however much I can fit in my pack of ammunition?
Yeah, sure. You can grab a few boxes of ammunition, so you can get like
from the room over here. That one.
I would think that you can maybe get like 200 rounds of ammunition just jammed in your backpack easily.
Cool.
I would also like to do the same. I'm very hard up for one lungs.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 200 rounds and an assault rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want
they all have
any of these
phase
guns
shift
or
knives.
knives?
The phase shift knives are fairly expensive. It looks like they've all got kind of synthetic snakeskin grip handles. It looks like these things are like handed out to them. They look like they're sort of Snakehead Tong kind of gifts, as it were. You know, made men get their blade kind of thing.
Okay.
I might take
So
one
what? Each of the
those as well.
gangsters had those.
Yes, they have them kind of in their boots or on their belts or something.
Cool. I would like to take one of those as well.
Yeah,
I'll
if they're
take one of those
expensive,
as well.
Yeah, on that one.
Yep.
I'd like to steal some of their drugs, please.
Sure. You can fit like 10 pounds of spice in your backpack if you want to.
I'll do.
Yeah, that's a lot of drugs.
Blue, get off, you git.
Yep.
I would like to call the shelter.
Yep.
And see if they've got anybody that can come and pick up these household appliances.
As you're about to set your communications off, a gentleman appears at the doorway. Hello. I'm here from the Triad. My name's Kinnaman. I've been
Cinnamon.
Yep. I've been watching your progress from across the street. You've done an excellent job. I'm here to give you your money. If you want me to transfer that to you now, is one of you your team accountant, or do you each wish a separate upload?
Separate upload.
Okay.
That's appropriate.
Do we know this guy?
No. He just walked in. He looks like tall American, white, blonde looking guy, American accent. And he's just kind of quite calmly. He's wearing like a suit, and he's got his hands in the air. He's got no weapons.
The most dangerous game.
Yes. So, who wants to go first? 100,000 Wonlongs waiting for you.
McKay.
Does he have
Okay,
any
so
ID on him or anything?
You get a transfer of 100,000 Wonlongs.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Come on.
Is that 100,000 each then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you say wow, but is it like rupees? From...
Oh, it's not worth very much.
Well, a heavy
so-
pistol costs 100,000 Wonlongs.
Yeah.
Can I buy one of those, please?
Between now and the next session, probably.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll collect my cash.
We have a mutual friend, he says, and he told me that you took us up on our offer. So I thought I'd come along and see how you did and pay you for your efforts once a sufficient distraction had been created.
You mean Okazaki?
Yes, I'd rather not, use other people's names when they're not around.
Does this gang have any more? You know, like how these guys had snake's head tattoos. Does this gang have anything like
The
that?
Triads. Let me just flip through. Here we go. Not that you're aware of. But they must have something. But you guys aren't part of the Triad yet, and you're not being that engaged in their gang structure yet.
Okay,
But he's
I will
paying
just
you
take-
for what you just did.
it's fine.
So-
I'm going to take the Wonlongs.
Yep. As you start paying you, and then someone else appears at the door and looks like some sort of daimyo warrior wearing body armor and with a large gun over the back. Just kind of stands there. They're not holding the weapon, but
Well,
just standing there.
So was the explosion you guys?
Some associates.
Okay. Just checking it was you guys, not someone else.
Well, we had two goals with this task. One, we wanted to assess you and your group. Okazaki has told us that you're a capable bunch.
Whoa, with the names.
Well, you started it. Our mutual friend has told us that you're a capable bunch. So we wanted to check your credentials, as it were, and also we needed a slight distraction while we blew a hole in the side of the wall and took out their hacker.
That's not all you took out.
Well, we wouldn't
Doesn't
want you
matter.
stumbling on the wrong things now, would we? Or seeing things that you shouldn't, or getting the idea that something that wasn't yours was yours. So better us remove that. And I see you've helped yourselves to some of the fine leftovers and trimmings that they have here. And I think that's
I mean,
probably...
man, your property's your property. I got paid. I'm happy.
Well, I'm happy for you to take what you can carry, and then we'll take the rest as it's our territory.
Seems fair.
It's all a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, this bit. I want to fill up with some shells as well.
Okay.
So if I need something more to sell, I'm just going to go to the
You can take some drugs.
the bullet room. No, thank you. No drugs
Okay.
for me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes.
How about pallets of blenders?
You could take some.
Get some-
Have you got a
some
forklift
VCRs.
truck?
Yeah.
We don't have any kind of transit. I'll take as much stuff as I can carry,
cool.
but I'm going to focus on knives and guns.
Okay.
Does anybody else want any of their phase knives?
I took
Yeah,
one.
I took one.
Okay,
The
well, I'll have to-
spicers
four,
each
won't
have a phase knife as well, but they're crappy,
Oh, okay.
crappy versions. They're still worth the same, but they're not the kind of Snakehead Tong branded,
Yeah.
branded affair.
So
Right,
how
the
many?
stuff that people aren't using, are we just going to loot it all, sell it all, and split the money as a group? How's this working?
Well,
'Cause, you know,
surely some of
equal-
you know
fair
someone you
pay.
could sell this stuff to. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I know a guy. I don't mind calling a guy. We can get him to come and pick over it.
Well, yeah, I'll help you carry anything
But if
you need
you
carrying,
guys
so we could sell it.
want this stuff for the Triad, that's fine.
No, I'm happy for us to take as much as we can get.
Well, we'll take as much as we can carry then,
Mhm.
and we'll go.
Okay, so you load up on some stuff. Kinnaman and his heavy kind of watch you as you do it. And as you kind of start to leave, he says, "We're very interested in your group, and we'd be happy to offer you some jobs in the future. We'll keep in contact with our mutual friend," he says, looking at McKay. So
You mean Otozaki, right?
keep an ear out. And
Do we have like our own apartments?
you have cubicles. You have like a little box that you go to sleep in.
All right, well, I will take a new blender for my box.
Okay, cool. I like it. You can put some Soylent Green in it. Okay, so you guys leave the building and head off into the night, having successfully completed your task for the 16K Triad, and we shall leave our episode there, I think, as it's getting a little bit late here in the UK as well. So thank you very much to my players. Great first session, even though we had the internet collapsing. Once again, it seems to be a regular occurrence at my house. Just on a Thursday night, though, which is annoying. Yes, thank you, guys. I thought it was a really good session. Thank you, everyone, for watching and joining us in the chat on Twitch and YouTube. Please don't forget to go and check out all our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Insta. We have a Discord, which there'll be a link for below if you're watching this after the live stream. And also, please don't forget to go and check out our Patreon. Please consider supporting the channel. We're also Twitch affiliates, so if you're an Amazon Prime customer, you can support us for free. Subscribe with Amazon Twitch Prime. If you're not an Amazon Prime customer, think about subscribing to us anyway. And also, don't forget that the awesome folks at Dragon Turtle Games have a discount code GARBLAG, which you can put in the checkout to get 10% off your basket. So it can be anything in your basket whatsoever,
All
including
lowercase.
all lowercase. Yes, thank you, Roger. All lowercase. It is they've got loads of stuff. So they've got a load of D&D 5e stuff on there as well. The Dragon Drop, like adventures and extra stuff. So Pete, where do I buy the rule book? Yes, you go to dragonturtlegames.com as
I've literally linked it right above.
as World Builder has linked right above. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. We will be back in 2 weeks for more Chrome Dystopia. Next week on Thursday, we've got next week just in general. Tuesday we've got Mage. Wednesday
Yes.
we've got Star Wars, West End Games D6 old school rules. And then on Thursday we've got Tears of the Dreamer Pathfinder 2nd edition. And we'll be back in 2 weeks for this. Cool. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. And thank you very much, guys, for playing. And we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.